everyone, and welcome to the live stream. So, hopefully all of this is working. It's been a little while, so let me know in chat if you can hear me, if you can see me, if stuff's working. Alright? Let me know. So, today we're gonna install some demon stuff. Seems to be working. It's on fire. Yet. Sit. Not on fire yet, Benny. Let me know if you want to jump in Discord too, Benny. I got the headset here. Much needed coffee. So, what we're going to do today, got some of these bad boys. Cross RC, GB2 transmission, Gen 2s. Chris has joined us. How are you, Chris? Hope you're well. Mousie's with us. Hey, Mousy. How's things, mate? All right, yeah. So, my little beauty. I love this truck. I'm going to pop one in this. I've got 4 of these because look at them. They're gorgeous. So I've got 4 of these. I'm going to pop one in this, and then you guys can help me decide. I might put one in the SG4C. That's the original Demon. So that's actually Gen 1 original. Still on its first transmission and everything runs fine. But, hey, we've got them. So we might pop one in that too. The KR4 will probably get one. And then who knows? I've got an SP4C coming, so maybe I'll save one for that. So yeah, we might do that. So let me know, Benny, if you want to jump in the Discords, and we can do that. I think this is still set up for Discord. I think. So yeah. We're gonna crank on some RC. Now, if you got some mates that like RC, get them in here. Let's go. Give it a share. Do all that fun stuff. I better let Dennis know we're live. Maybe later. Okay. Sweet ass. Sweet ass. Where's Dennis? Dennis. Where's my eyes? RC live right now! Exclamation mark. I better send one to old Yorts too. That old fart. Yorts, Yorderman, Troy, RC live right now! Exclamations. Lovely. All right. Now it'd be good to see some good numbers today. The more streams we do with the RC and the better the numbers we get with them, the more of these I'll do. I was contemplating doing this one on YouTube, but YouTube's a pain in the ass. It really is terrible. So that's why we're doing it on Twitch. If the numbers are like really bad today, perhaps the next one we'll do on YouTube just to see if it makes a difference. Technically it shouldn't. I mean, Twitch is a much better platform for streaming than YouTube. God, that's good. No bloop sounds. No. I can add them, Dennis, but I honestly don't. I don't think this laptop would keep up. Thank you for the host, Dennis. Much appreciated, my friend. I don't think this laptop will keep up with it. Power memes. Oh, you did. RCs now. Is this nothing this man can upload tinker with? Well, it's funny, it's funny memes because this is what I'm best at. So, regardless of what gaming you've seen me do and whether I've been good or bad, this is where I shine. So, what we're going to do is this bad boy here. Tell you what, we've got the camera. Let's bloody use it. Where is it? Yoink. We're going to be working on this bad boy. I love this truck. We're going to be popping the body off, and we're going to be doing some stuff. Look at this beautiful truck, would you? Damn. Okay, lovely. I do need to edit that camera. Anyway, we're going to pop the body off this, and we're going to pop one of these bad boys in it, the brand new transmissions. Awesome. I've only got slot cars. I want to dive into RC. Well, you're in the right place. Burden's Custom RC builds on Facebook. Power means join that Facebook group because, and for those of you that missed it, we'll probably show it a few times today as people come and go. We've got another giveaway coming up. We're going to be giving this bad boy away next. Charisma Scooby-Doo Brat, also known as the Brumby. 100% RTR. Doesn't have a battery, obviously. You've got to get your own battery. But we'll be giving this bad boy away next with the giveaway wheel that we do. And then once that's finished, we're going to give one of these away. Not mine, but we're going to give one of these away. This is a $500 Australian truck. Alright, it's not an Australian truck. $500 Australian, and it's a truck. So we're going to give this away next. I'll start the list for this after today's live stream. So you want to be in the group. And then after this is done, we'll do that. Now, I plan to do a few changes to this just to sort of add my little twist to it. So we're going to do that. I'm going to put like a set of Sunraysia wheels on it, black ones. I need a new laptop for stream. If it wasn't for the fact I'm using mine to send it to, I do need a new laptop. If the stream dies at any stage, there's a very good chance it's caused by a big blue screen. This laptop is literally, it's a miracle it's running now. Not the last time, at the time before we did a live stream, the laptop blue screen, and it took me I think 3 days to get it to run again. So should you want to help us, feel free to pop a dono in and we can smash this goal up here, and I can get us a new laptop for the streams, because we need one. Truth be told, I've been sticky beaking about, and I can probably get an actual PC for a better price. So I may even do that. The only reason I was going to do a laptop was then Hannah can use it to play House Flipper, which makes everything easy. Thus I made the fire comment. Exactly right, Benny. There's every chance. There's literally every chance. I jacked up the back of the laptop and put a scale pallet underneath it just to help the airflow, in case that's an issue. We need new gear. I also need another one of those cameras, because I had to pinch that one from out there. Power Memes has dropped a sub. Thank you, Power Memes. What a bloody champion. Let's get a round of applause and chat for Power Memes if you don't mind. So, I've got my magnetic tray. Get these. They're bloody handy. I've got one of those. I've got some tools here. That's what I need. I've also got my coffee. Dennis has dropped a tenner. Thank you very much, Dennis, you bloody champion. Champion, dude. Bloody champion effort. Sorry, I'm still a little bit tired. One step closer. One step closer. Thank you very much, Dennis. Very much appreciated. I want to do more of this stuff. I've been pushing myself as much as it kills my back, and it does. I'm pushing myself to do more and more RC stuff because this is my passion. That out there has been what's kept me going for the last year. For those that know the shit I've been going through. Workplace injury, wrecked my back, can't work. Twitch day and night to try and stay afloat. This is where my heart lies. So I want to try and keep doing more of this stuff. So again, thank you, Dennis, and thank you, Power Memes, for dropping the sub. Bloody champions. Ah, God, that's good. Right, let's pop this down. I love this truck. Love it. Love all my trucks. I know the passion for cross trucks. I have a few myself. Well, it's not just cross. I'll tell you what, before I even delve into that. I need my brush. I've got a cleaning brush here somewhere. Shit, I don't know where it is. Adam, if you watch this, thank you again for sending me this brush. So, I love this. Last time I went wheeling, I took this truck out. This is one of the most therapeutic things you'll do. Clean your truck with a brush. There's just something about it, kids, I'm telling you. I took this thing out, and it was wicked. I loved it. Fantastic. And then I got rained on. I got bloody rained on while I was having such good fun. So it's not just cross trucks, obviously. I've got lots of different brands and breeds, etc. And if you're looking for an alternative to your typical cross or your axial or that sort of stuff, fantastic bit of kit. Very much recommend. Get them from RC Marts. I'm pretty lucky. I've been sponsored by RC Mart for years now, and even with all my being quiet and such with my back and all that sort of stuff, they never said, "Screw you, buddy, you're out." Still sponsored by RC Mart. Good on them. So I'll give this a quick brush down. I've been meaning to do this. It's a pretty truck, considering how bad the body was to start with. I've noticed the stream delay is far shorter on the RC stream. That's just pot luck. It's hardly computing power that's helping this. It's just pot luck. Don't mind me. I just have to do this. It's just what you do. What a pretty truck, eh? So yeah, if you've been thinking about, maybe I should look at the Komodo, see what they're like. It's going to catch on fire. Yeah. Don't jinx me, Betty. So yeah, if you thought about checking out the Komodo stuff, you weren't sure, and you're like, maybe I'll wait and see if someone else does something with it. Well, I have now. I've done something with it, and I've gone out and driven it, and it's a wicked fun bit of kit. Basically, I'm going to have to brush my desk off now too. But this is what you do with your expensive toys. Oh Jesus! Just a quick brush off under here. This is the difference with when you sell an RC and people look at it and go, "Geez, that looks brand new." Chris, you like this thing? It's a pretty cool truck. Considering how poorly it started out with the paint not cooperating and all that nonsense, she turned out alright. Not that I'm into them really, but do you have any drones? My mate is getting hard into droning. Droning on. No, I don't have any drones. With flying stuff, I've always been in the mindset of I'm probably only going to get one crash out of it. The drive shafts, Dennis, are perfectly fine. Perfectly fine. This truck's as good as quality as nearly as good as the Cross. It's as good as Axial and Traxxas, because of course I rate Cross over them. Yeah, drones is a tough one. There's such a massive market out there. Where are you based, Memes? Are you in Aussie or America? I know there's other places in the world, but that's where most of my viewers come from. Aussies or the Americas. I'm nearly finished here, and then we'll crank that apart. You just got to have this therapeutic brushing sometimes. Brisbane, okay. That sort of doesn't help me. I was going to recommend a dude for you to talk to. I mean, you still can. He's on my friends list, Robert Mazza. He sells all the Cross stuff, but he also does a lot of stuff with drones. So he could probably at least point you in the right direction as to where to look and what to look for. Bloody hell, baby. Go. Anyway, there's something very therapeutic about doing that. That's not the mess you make doing it. Right, so let's start cranking away, shall we? I've got to remember how to pull this truck apart. Easy. I'll refer my mate. He's going deep. Got a full workbench. Mine's a full-blown scale garage. I couldn't help myself. Let me give you a little tour of the garage. I don't know how well this is going to work. This cord's pretty limited. Right, so obviously we've got the laptop there for the streaming. We've got a little office over here. Typical shite up there with the webcam up there. Johnny's joined us. How are you, Johnny? Wheelie bins. Don't have your wheelie bins. Garage door. Now we've got to thank as well Chris's RC Garage for the last giveaway. Bloody champion. Of course, we've got all the scale details and all this sort of stuff. That actually lights up, if I remember correctly. I've got a plug somewhere for it. I've got a light for underneath over there too. So I've got a carport. Got me one of my favourite trucks parked under there. Up the top, we have the working TV. That does actually work, that TV. Working TV, arcade machine that works as well. All that fun sort of stuff. We've got a bit of scale gear down here. All that sort of stuff. So I've gone a bit silly. I made the full blown scale garage. I see the KCRC decal. Where was that one? Not there. That was over there somewhere, wasn't it? Yes, over there. Not to flex, but his garage is a grow room. Well, mine's a normal man garage, except for that end that's full of shit. Which technically makes it a normal garage. Slushy's joined us. How are you, Slushy? Hope you're well, mate. So anyway, let's start putting this truck part, shall we? Time to install our transmission. Now, a bonus here is most of my trucks are the premium version with the CNC diffs and the metal trans and all that stuff. Now I've got a truck down there. Oh no, I changed that one too. Never mind. I'm just talking shit at this point. Good to see I put up the decal. Got a little Kansas City remote crawlers. Remote radio. Radio. They're not remotes, Dennis. Good to see you doing an RC stream. Doing my best, mate. I'm going to be in a lot of pain by the time this one finishes, so that's usually how it works. I've been trying to get... Oh, actually, I'll show you another project in a second that I've been working on for a mate of mine in New Mexico. Who in chat likes Land Rover Defenders? Let me know. That's what was available, though. But why wouldn't you just call it Kansas City Radio Control? Was that not available? Alright. Now, set that there. I may have to peel on. Unplug that. Unplug that. Right, now the whole body comes off. Delightful. Right, motor cover's got to come off. Oh, really? Oh, that's annoying. You could have done Kansas RCC, or KRCC. KRCC. Kansas RC Crawlers. Oh, I don't know. Supply and warming night. Nice. Right. Love these trucks. Can't wait to get me a new one. Got a new truck coming for Christmas. Me. It's a lot different doing these streams than the gaming ones. A lot different. Let me know, Dennis, if you want to jump in Discord at some stage. GPU and your gaming rig. 2070 Super OC. Flushing. The CPU is a 10700K, which is fantastic. I wish I had a rig like that for doing these streams. So let me know if you want to jump in, Dennis. I can pop on my headset, and I think Discord should be sweet to roll. Have the same one, same CPU as well. Pretty damn good setup, isn't it? I thought you were doing PlayStation stuff, or have you moved to the world of PC gaming, Slushy? I thought you were doing Gran Turismo, so am I just confusing myself? Right, engine cover removed. Now we can get to the goodies. And by goodies, I mean the mess. Give me 2 seconds, Dennis. So, give you a bit of an idea of what we're looking at. For those that don't know what you're looking at here, this is the gearbox that we're going to replace with the fancy upgrade one, right? So we've got the gearbox here. We've got a brushed motor here. Racing Just Climb. I forget what turn that is in this one. I think it's a 16 or 13 turn. So I've got the motor there. We've got our ESC here, and we've got a receiver here, right? So to dumb it down for people, when you pull the trigger on your controller, signal goes to this bit, into this bit, into this bit, and or this bit under here. This is the steering servo. That's what turns your wheels side to side. Okay, so we're gonna pop out these bolts either side here, pull this whole lot out, take the motor out, and then pop in the new one, the new gearbox, and then pop it all back in. That's our plan for today. And we're probably going to do that twice on 2 different trucks. We'll see. That's our plan. Yeah, big twist. Discord. I mean, ready to go. I need... Yes. That's what I need, bro. Tell you what. Let's see if I can get this thing to work, and we'll chit chat with the redneck while I do my stuff. What do you reckon? You're 26. Why not? Mine runs it perfectly fine. I'll have to go around this way with this. The only thing it probably won't like is the anti-aliasing or something like that slushy. Mine's fine with COD. Run it on Ultra and it's fine. Right, now let's see if this works. Okay, I can't see that voice. Oh, wait, yep. Are you there, Dennis? You there, Dennis?
Yep.
Oh, I can hear you.
I'm here.
Lovely. I can actually hear you. It's working. Hopefully Chuck can hear you. Say something.
I'll say something.
I don't think Chuck can hear you.
Really?
Let me know, Chuck, if you can hear Dennis. Oh, go again.
Something.
There you go. Lovely. Yep, you can hear Dennis. Lovely. So now we can chit chat with Dennis while we tinker on the truck. My 2070 struggle with all the BS dynamic menus these days. Gameplay's fine. I think there's too much fluff these days with stuff. That's the problem. Like in all these menus and such, there's just no need for the shit. I think I've got a 41, bought a 2080 off a mate. We'll get here soon. Okay, nice. Well, I mean, my 2070 Super, I'm running 99.95% of my games on epic settings and streaming at the same time. So, they're a good card. You can hear him? Nice, Chris. Nice. What are you up to, Dennis?
Goofing around with a pair of axles I've got for my F10-2.
More axle swaps. Jay Gray,
well,
bought a 20.
I got rid of the Vanquish axle.
Vanquish? Ew.
I got rid of them.
Good.
These are extra speeds, actually.
Jay, was that a 2090 or a 3090? I didn't think there was no 2090, was it? No. It was 2090 or 3090? I don't think there was a 2090.
Actually, I don't think these are extra speeds.
Send me a picture to my phone, mate. I'll be able to tell you. Extra speed have made a few variants of axles over the years. 3090. There we go.
Yeah, but these U-joints in the front axle are just terrible.
Why?
They bind when you try to get it to above 30 degrees.
How much lock has your old truck got, Dennis?
Huh?
How much steering lock has your old truck got? Your old Ford?
My F350?
Yeah.
She'll go to about 50 at least.
Jeez, that's awfully
tight. But that's a twin I-beam truck though.
Yeah, and that's the thing though. Most real trucks don't have very good lock, do they? Let's be real. It was expensive as crap. Yeah, I reckon it was. I reckon it was great.
I'd say 50 degrees is pretty good.
What did I solder that for? I should have put a bloody Deans on that. Anyway, I guess we're working on it like this, lads. Which is fine. Oh, I gotta pop that one out.
What I think I'm probably going to end up doing is I'm probably going to take the axle shafts out of the stock SCX-10.2 axle, put them in these axle.
Or,
yeah, at least the fronts.
Or, don't stress about steering lock and just go and drive the truck. It's a crap 30 series, and I joke it comes to price. Yes. It's had issues. Apparently there was a patch or something that fixed most of the issues with the 3090s and 80s, etc. What rig? I'm putting a new Demon Trans mounting into the SU4C. Hey Josh, tried to watch, just too many kids on the Wi-Fi. Tell the kids to go and play outside. Have you got homework to do? Something like that. I don't know what time of year kids are at school at Americas, but
hey Johnny, that Trans is still epic.
Well, I haven't even opened the thing yet, so no spoiler alerts.
Spoilers are fun when it comes to those transmissions.
No spoilers are fun.
Oh,
right, they can go there. Old one there. Now I've got to undo the three little ones. It's been a very long time since I played with the Demon transmission. I've never had to replace one. Ever. Also wanted a new set of cross tools. I thought you meant temperature. Temperature. Great. I thought you were saying she's getting hot. Right, let's pull this. I'm expecting this Trans, by the way, to be full of shite. This truck has been rather submerged. Who remembers the video where I plowed it into a river? Remember that one?
Yeah, I've seen that one. I don't think anybody that frequents you hasn't.
Now this has got a 16 turn in it, and apparently, you've put one of these in. How slow are they?
Actually, it's got some speed to it.
Well, my
SG4 still feels about as spunky as it used to. It's just it feels a lot more directly engaged.
Mike, I'm sure it was, reckoned that his was heaps slower when he put this Trans on. So, what I'll do, now obviously we're doing this in a live stream, this way we can all kick back, talk some shit, talk about computers, gaming, RC, the whole lot. I'm going to do a comparison video with either the KR4 or the SG4, depending on which one we do today. It's up to you guys. I'll do a video of the truck at full speed, and then I'll do a swap. I'll show you guys how to install it with the video, and then do another video of the same truck, same motor, full speed, to see the difference. What's the best hex tools to get? I've got to replace mine, but I've been using cross tools for years. They're cheap and they're bloody good. So, cross tools. You'll see people saying stuff about, oh, MIP tools, they're overpriced, and they're no better than most of the other stuff out there.
I use energy tools.
I've got to fix my axle. How do I do that? What's your axle in, Ray? This is probably a real car axle, I'm guessing, and you've been a bit of a yobbo. Sorry, Dennis?
I use energy tools because I mean they were cheap and they're decent. They're not awesome, but they are decent.
Energy tools, I've never heard of them. Dennis, thank you for the host, mate. Oh, Intergy. Yeah, apparently their tools aren't bad.
Yeah, they're pretty decent tools.
A lot of people take the piss out of Energy without even ever having owned any, so those people need to just shut the fuck up. Benny.
I've had a lot of energy. The old school SCX-10 that got chopped up and turned into part of Zeus.
Benny uses
its entire frame was reinforced with energy aluminum and had 0 flex.
I'm not looking forward to this chat. That's actually not as bad as I was expecting. I thought there was going to be some gunk in there. Some of that grease is actually still clear. Still buttery smooth.
But I got nothing wrong with nothing against energy. Honestly,
no, lots of people.
Their parts are decent enough.
Lots of people just talk shit about it because it's the cool thing to do.
Yeah.
What do you mean? What sort of truck have you got? Well, Rob can send them to you. Chris, I've actually, like I say, I've got a new set coming. I've bought so many sets of cross tools. I don't know where half of them are, but I've only ever used like one set. I was like, you know what? I'm just going to get another set. So I'm just giving this old Trans a bit of a clean while I'm here because that just makes sense. And that way I know, should at any stage you want to put it in another truck or do something with it, it's ready to go. I mean, this has been in this truck for how long now? Must be a year and a half, something like that. It's perfectly fine. It's perfectly smooth. I mean, this thing is silky smooth.
I don't know if your transmissions will be as well greased as mine was, but
what do you mean? You didn't go overboard with your grease, did you?
I didn't have to. It looked like one of those Lucas greased oil frickin'. Yeah.
Okay. Traxxas.
It was really heavily greased right out of the package.
That's good. I've got no idea what mine's like. Traxxas. I'll have to look up the part number. Right. Generally speaking, with most RC stuff, as you take bolts out, remember where they go. Worst case, take a photo of how everything's put together first. Take your bolts out, put the bits in that you need to put in, and then put all the bolts back in the order that they came out. How have I been? Tired. Very, very tired.
Yeah, I'm in the same boat.
I want to just ship eBay ones. They strip the screws if you're not... Yeah, that's quite common because the tips are pretty weak on a lot of the cheap ones. So your tip will round and then it gets to the point where instead of rounding the tip more, it just rounds the inside of the bolt head off. Right, so that Trans is good to go for another truck. Lovely.
I do gotta say the only bad thing about the Intergy tools is the 1.5 always breaks. I mean, you don't even have to put any torque on it. And
how much do they cost you?
Unfortunately, done it. They cost me like $30 or $40.
Well, for a set of like how many?
Yeah,
3, 1.5, 2, 2.5.
No, I'm sorry. 6 tools. I'm sorry.
Because you know the cross tools are only like $21 a set for the 3. The 2, 2.5 and 1.5. Cross ones are cheap, man, and they're a lot better than... I mean, Jesus, how many times have I used my small one?
Yeah, it's what I could get, and I needed tools at that time, because my old, what was it, I can't remember what the other tool was, but it was one of those ones you can slide the bits in and out of.
Benny, I think I paid less for my MIP tools. It was only 3 bits. What are we building? We are changing the transmission in the SU4C. We're upgrading it to the new V2 transmission. I need. I'll just use this bag, I guess. So let's have a look. See, I want to be able to put that trans in a bag so I know everything's together. Right, instructions. Trans bolts. Pop this in here. These in here. Okie dokes. I guess that's your wife, Dennis. I assume so. So you're swapping it. Yes. Tell your wife we said hello, Dennis.
What's up?
So tell your wife we said hello.
Hey, Danielle.
We could hear her.
Johnny says hello.
We could hear her having a giggle in the background.
Yep. She doesn't give herself enough credit when it comes to cooking. She's a much better cook than she says she is.
Right. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. So they're the side ones. I don't know if the new one comes with those, but we'll pop those in anyway. That's for the thing. Oh, and then we've got, yeah. That should be sweet. Right. Cross tools. Definitely need to get the set pay date. Well, talk to my old mate Rob. He'll hook you up. Postage is pretty nasty from the US these days. Fix that for me, would you, Dennis? The amount you people charge.
What?
The amount you people charge for postage is fucking cruel. Jeez, that's light.
Ain't my fault.
That's crazy light. Weighs probably half as much as this one does. And my God, that's pretty.
That's a really nice transmission.
Yeah, it's bloody stunning. Let's do a close-up cam for chat, shall we? Yoink. Now, of course, I've had my greasy mitts on it, so I've taken some of the fanciness off it. But so this is our new transmission. Look at that beauty. All CNCs. Now, you can buy these in a cheaper version, which is plastic housing and all that. Focus.
But why would you get the plastic housing?
Yeah, I mean, you're better off just buying this.
Yeah.
So this is the upgrade trans that's going in. Johnny says, looking good, dude. Looks good.
If I'm not mistaken, the gears are hardened steel, too.
They should be. The old ones were, too. They were just small gears. Do you need specific RC tools? You can utilize standard tools. Well, technically, they're all just standard tools anyway. They're not specific RC tools. But there's certain ones you'll buy that are really shitty, and certain ones you buy that are really good. The cross ones I've never had an issue with, and they're comfortable. I mean, I don't use drills to do up my bolts. So every bolt I do up or undo is by hand. And I've always used my cross tools to do it.
I'm the same way.
So
I'm the same way. All my bolts and screws and everything are all done by hand. No power tools.
right, I'm going to open this up and check it for grease. See how much grease it's got. You have to do this chat with every. If you buy a new gearbox, if you buy a brand new truck, open it up. Have a look and check it for grease.
Well, you got to open it up to mount the motor anyways.
Yeah. Flashbang, how you doing? Busy building my own channel community. How have you been? Yeah, not too bad. Flashbang, I'll give you a top tip of the building your channel and community. The more you can raid other little streamers, and they can raid you, the more it helps build your community, if that makes sense. I learnt that after a fair while of doing streaming.
All streamers got to stick together, right?
That's exactly right. There's a bit of grease in there. I wouldn't say there's heaps. I'm going to put some extra in there. No, something moved and I don't know where it goes. Well, we're about to learn the ins and outs of this transmission real quick.
Mine had heaps of grease in it. I plan on getting 2 more.
Where did that bit go? Where did that bit go? Oh, that may have been up there, was it? Good thing I've got instructions. I hope the instructions show me where all these bits go. Makes ton of sense. Was going to have a friend raise you the other night. Any raids are greatly appreciated. I do try and rein people back as much as I can. Okay, so that goes on. Oh, that goes on there. I think it must have dropped inside. Yoink, yoink, yoink.
It does come with a pinion gear.
Yes, and I see you've got to set it 16 mil from the motor. Yoink, yoink, yoink. Yes, yes. Which one's that? So that has a space. So that. I'm confusing myself now.
Oh, one of the other things I do like about the new Trans is it's got that hole, the grub screw hole, so you can actually put a full-length grub screw through it. You know, on the output shaft.
Do what?
The output shaft on the new transmission has a grub screw hole for the drive shaft, instead of just having the flat spot that
Yep. Yep.
I kind of like the grub screw hole.
Well, I mean, I've never had an issue with the other ones, but what is the scale of your current RC on the table and the average price? Well, this is a 10 scale. I'm going to be giving one of these away soon. First, we're going to give away the Charisma Subaru Brat. So I'll give one of these away soon. When these were released, these were $550 truck. Not cheap. Well, not expensive when you look at what you get, but it's a fair whack of money to throw out one hit. They are currently on sale on Cross RC. I think they're still on sale for that price, if he's got any left, for $299 US, which is cheap.
So the question is, I mean, so Cross is getting rid of the SP and SU4. So that mean they're just going to go down to just the original SG4 for the hard bodies?
I guess you're going to have to wait and see. You hate when we do that, don't you? Yeah? So that one goes there. I can't see where this little sleeve went. Looks like it goes on top of that one. But then that won't fit in there. Unless all of that's moved. That one's got a sleeve. Oh, hang on, you dope. It goes with this one. That one goes in there, I'm guessing. Like that? Question mark? No, I can't do. That's already the size. Man, I've had this thing open for 2 minutes and I've already cocked it up. Well, the problem
the way it always
was...
goes when you're distracted.
Well, the problem was, as I pulled it apart, one of these things came apart, if that makes sense. While I was looking, and I couldn't see it come apart. Oh, that goes underneath that one.
Well, you've got two more, don't you?
It doesn't. Yeah, I know I do, but I'd rather not have to pull them all open.
Yeah, but it can be a good teaching tool.
I know it goes in one of these here somewhere. I just can't see exactly where it goes. Is that not how you're supposed to do it? Just jam all the gears in. If it winds and stuff, yeah, it won't be winding. Won't be doing much of anything, I don't reckon. Right, pull them all out. I definitely need a grease. Oh, where's my grease? Shit, that's a question. There.
Hey, Johnny, I don't remember. Is your SG4 a G1 like mine, or is it a G2?
Mine was the first one to hit the public, mate. I had my D1 before
it's a G1
anyone
like
else had theirs. Mine's the G'est of ones.
I'm still not going to pull those G1 axles off my SG4. I like them.
Yeah, mine worked perfectly fine. That's it, they need to change them. Right, so I'm going to clean all these up. I'm going to re-grease this anyway, so I'm going to clean all this up. And that one looks correct as is. That one also looks correct as is. Only 2 of these, I believe, hit the spacer. Yoink. No, so that has a spacer too, apparently. Which one's that one? That's 4.
What's chat saying about Nissan?
About what?
Chat saying something about Nissan.
Yeah, you just cram the gears in there and she stops whining and keep driving. So now I've got to look at which one of these is what. I don't even know which one that's supposed to be. It doesn't look like the pictures. That's handy, isn't it? I might have to open another one of these up to us. Because I guess that has to be the number 2 shaft. Yes. Are those gears the same? They are the same, so that makes life a bit easier. Less stress. If that slides there, it looks like this is supposed to slide on here. Oh, there we go. So that goes there. Yeah, that's where it goes. It's just that easy. And they're putting those together in here. Right, now I have to look at the shape of this, so I get the shape correct. Like yay. That's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. So then you put this together this way. 1. Oh, hang on. You've got to do it in order. That's why they're like this.
What tires you got on that on your SU4?
Pitbull growlers.
Huh.
1.5s with the Cross RC 1.5 wheels. They're the trailer wheels. They're the trailer wheels, Dennis.
Well, the 1.55s that I've got on my SU came from another rig that really wasn't in good enough shape to salvage.
That can't be right. That's where we're gonna go there. Oh wait, that's because that's 3 you dog. I'll get there, chat. Sooner or later. Why is this so difficult? That one seems to fit in there. I mean, that's the best strategy, isn't it? If it seems to fit, well, it must be right.
It's difficult because it's the first time.
Lovely. And then this one goes in. No, because it doesn't even reach it then. Hey? They need to be swapped over. Yeah. Please evaporate. I think I've got them all cocked up here because none of this shit's going together properly. Number 1. Oh, number 1 doesn't have a spacer, so yeah, I did have it cocked up. Number 1's this one. We'll get there, chat. Don't you worry about a thing.
I was saying the same thing, Dennis.
Amy's joined us. Hey, Amy. What I broke? Nothing. Technically, I haven't broken anything. And that goes in there. Do I have to put that one in first? Like that. Yes. And that one in there. Oh, see, because that doesn't line up either. How does that not line up? Because that'll be the same height. For sake, mate. So don't pull these apart, chat. Just slosh a bit of grease in there and close it, really. I mean, I've still got to take all these gears
yeah.
back out anyway, don't I, to mount the motor?
You do.
I'll re-look at that. Now I'm going to wipe all the grease off everything. For sake! I didn't even think about that. So I'm going to wipe all Cross's grease out and put mine in. I mean, there was a bit of grease in there, probably enough to run it. But I'll put more in. Their grease is a little bit...
too much lubrication, right?
Well, this is true. Their grease is a little bit runny for my liking. It's not tacky enough. Okay. Let's all pretend that's how that was supposed to go. This is the thing with RC. Anything can happen, and it usually does. Right. Which bit does that have to be mounted to? I want to try and get this correct so that my motor stick is where it needs to be. Troy's here with me. Well, why is he not on his own? And think. And Troy. That's got to go that way. Oh, I need to put the thing on first, don't I swear I've done RC stuff before, chap. You would know. I built all this. You would know it. I built it.
Well, you did build that SU4.
Yep, built this truck. What other trucks haven't I built? I haven't built the Bronco, but I've changed that much of it. I may as well have built it. Every other truck that's there, I built. Probably flat phone. The other sounds like Troy. He's terrible.
Here's a question, though. Does my SG4 technically count as me building it? Because, I mean, I have blown it all the way apart and, you know, repaired and replaced everything that needed to be.
Nah, because you didn't build it in the first place. I'm only steering. I didn't build that Bronco, did I? I was just trying to lessen the doubt in chat's mind of my capabilities. Which probably didn't go very well. Yeah, I'm a beginner. Leave me alone.
I will say, though, I may not have painted my Burden Edition PG4, but I did build it.
What have we got to be? 16 mil? Perfect. So that's installed. So that's our gear. And we're going to whack this through here. I'm assuming that goes at the top. I'd like to try and have my sticker still nice and noticeable. Apparently that doesn't go at the top. That's... Go there. Right, now they should have given me 2 screws. 2 bolts for my motor. Out you get. Out you get. Jeez, they give me some long motor bolts. They really the bolts for it. I suppose that housing's pretty thick, isn't it? Makes perfect sense then. Perfect sense. Yeah. Yeah, you don't have to stress about him cocking it up, Amy. That one's started. That still looks like a long bolt through there. I always panic about putting long bolts into a motor. Just wait for you. Right, motoring. This will most probably help line up all the gears too, if I'm honest. Don't lock tight your motors, kids. That's as tight as that needs to be. Right. Now, for the fun bit. The gears. We're back to where we were again. Grease everywhere.
That transmission fits like a glove.
Mine doesn't yet. Alright. It will though. I'll get it in there. It's just a matter of the correct shaft. So, because they're all different lengths and all that sort of shit too. So that's number 3. That's number 3. 4. Well, 4's already done because it's a single piece. I feel like one of those was not the correct way. It was not the correct way in. Yeah, because it needs to be that one. Down through that way. That's where I cocked up. I wonder if we can go together. So that should be number 1 that way. Which is... oh God, here we go again. Number 1 should be that one. Get straight onto the motor. Marvellous what happens when you put things in the correct place. Number 2 should be that one. Also fits. Number 3 should just be that into there with that onto there. Wow! That into there. They all fit. And they're all touching. Now there ain't no way I can turn these gears now because I've got that motor in there and these things got some compression. Are they, Dennis? Dennis?
I'm here.
I said there ain't no way I'm turning this motor because these things got some compression, don't they? These Just Climb motors.
Just Climb motors? Oh yeah.
You know, turning those by hand real quick. Sit, don't drop everything out. Aim for the grease. For those wondering, King Chrome multi-purpose grease. Use this sticky shit in all my trucks. Right, now when you put grease in your trans kits, don't go bonkers. This might look a lot, but it's actually not. Don't go bonkers with it. If you've got too much in there, it puts too much load on your transmission and will make it too difficult for your little motor to push everything. Just puts too much stress on everything. So I'll try and work a lot of this down around here. You got to remember too, there's actually a lot of open space in a transmission like this, so it may look like I'm putting a crap ton in, but I'm not. I'm just trying to make sure that once this all fires up and starts running, that it's going to push all the grease where I need the grease. I'll give you a close-up cam in a second. Once you see, oh, actually, there's not that much in there. Especially once it starts up, it won't look near as chonky. So, oh, it's grease, I tell you.
See, I generally tend to spin the gears with a finger full of grease on them. Just to make sure I get the grease on all the teeth.
Well, I mean, it's going to get on there anyway, but what you can do is this has got a complete hole through the shaft. If it'll cooperate. I might have to put the top of it on. Yeah, I will. Got to put the top on so that it holds everything. Top goes that way. See if I can locate all the... This is the fun bit, locating all the bloody gears into their little... There we go. Okay. Hold the top on here, and I can should be able to move this. There we go. So now, that's going to put all the grease through all the gears and all the things. Now that might not look like I'm moving it far, but you got to remember those gears inside are probably spinning around 20 times for me to do that. Now we can take this back off. Please don't be stuck in the top piece. Gears. Lovely. Yeah, that's not bad. Right, let's go close up cam and I'll show you guys how much grease we got there. Where is it? Close ups. So you can see There's not heaps of grease in there. I might even add a touch more, to be honest. So I'll add a schmidge more.
Look at them 32 pitch gears.
Anything wrong with 32 pitch gears is they're noisy. Too noisy. 48 are quiet. That's part of the reason that red cat's so bloody noisy. Right. So, and I've just added...
They're tough. 32 pitch are tough gears.
They want to be for the noise there, mate. I've just added another little blob. Come on, camera. Another little blob in there. Once everything starts spinning, that'll get pulled through the gears and it'll all even out. Lovely. But you can see, look, there's heaps of free room in there. I haven't put too much in there. We've got plenty of free space. Once that all sort of works out in the wash, as you say, we should be sweet. Matty's joined us, hey Matty. As long as he gets the main parts, once it starts to spin proper speed, most of it flicks off anyway. Yeah, that's true. Guessing you just have enough in you to do a RC stream. Yep, I'm managing. We're managing, mate. Right, wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Lovely, that's in there. Now you possibly could Loctite these bolts, but I'm not going to, because I really don't think I'll need to. But you possibly could, should you want to. It probably says to Loctite them in the book. Does it? No, it doesn't. Come on down, Matty. So we nearly got it in. It's nearly done. And it's taken me an hour so far. I've been streaming for an hour, so this hasn't taken me an hour by far.
Johnny, new axles are steel.
Did you send me a picture of them? No. So you bring this RCK self. I generally do. That's generally how I do things, Matty boy.
Yeah.
Lovely. So now it should just be a matter of pop this in this way with the transmission. Bada boom, bada bing, motor's back in. I'm going to have to put... Did they give me a grub for that thing, Dennis? They don't, do they?
Should have a grub.
Oh, yeah, they did. Sorry, I'll say it now.
Mine did.
Something here says not included. So the side bolts aren't included, that's fine. It actually says the grub's not included, but there is an extra grub screw in there, so they must have. Magazine crafting section. No, Matty. Silly Matty. Just chatting, mate. That's what we're doing.
Photos.
Alright, I'll have a look on my break. Lovely. So we can bolt this on before we put this back in the truck. I don't Loctite my grub screws either. Old lady section, Matty. No. That is that. Pop that grub screw in. Of course, this is a bit easy without the headphones on and a big thing. Yeah, it's not arts and crafts with JB. That's not the stream. Today on Arts and Crafts with Johnny Birding. Yeah, today we're going to show you guys how to make a nice birthday card. Right, and then this bad boy simply slides in here and gets done up with 4 bolts. Does that sit a bit low now? Why does it look like it's got more of an angle on?
Most of the time was you faffing about trying to figure out where the gears were.
I feel like that motor's sitting, I don't know, it's just me, but I feel like that motor's sitting up higher. Does it? Can't do. I'll do the bolt up and I'll have a look. Surely not. Yeah, but I'm not carving shit, Matty. Saint's joined us, how are you, Saint? Hope you're all chief. Get all these started before we tighten them up. General rule of thumb. What truck did you put your gearbox in, Dennis? Which one?
My SG.
And your motor plate went back on right?
The SG is the one that I want to take out the most, so that's
Yeah, but your motor plate went back on alright? Scale engine cover?
Huh?
Your scale engine cover went back on okay? They're too long, those ones. I'll put those bolts in there.
Oh yeah.
I feel like...
Yeah, everything went back on.
I feel like... I could just be in my head, but I feel like the motor's sitting higher. That's what I need, these ones too dope. I'll grab the right ones. That one. That one. That one, I believe. On this? No, because they weren't included, were they? No. Sitting outside. Okay, yours. Right. Yeah, maybe it's just in my head. I don't know. There's lots of shit in there, chat. It's because it hasn't got the body on it, Matty. Right, this is just the inner workings, if you will.
That's an epic body.
This is a very pretty transmission. Right, so now we're going to tuck all this shite back in under here. This is half the fun. That needs to be plugged into the dealie. I think I can get that plugged in. I need to change half this. It's not the easiest to set up to live with, but it'll be fine. I just want to make sure this motor plate's going to go back on. I'm a little on the fence as to whether it will. Move, cable, move! Yeah, it does. Well, will. It definitely sits a bit higher. I'm certain of it. Because I feel like that's now touching the motor where it wasn't before. Did you...
It all still fits under the engine cover, so...
It's close. Very close. I mean, it shouldn't affect anything. Do what? Geez, you're not bad, you ornament. Turn up late and then take the piss? For now. Should be able to, yep, I can access that still. Lovely. Alright. Careful not to over tighten these ones. Nice and we'll just go stripping these out. So we should be pretty sweet, I think. And you can tell I'm pretty confident because...
Yeah, Johnny, what told me that these axles are steel is the fact that my magnetic parts tray will stick to it.
Yep. When was the last time you had long hair? Oh, Jesus Christ. When I was in college. It wasn't long. But it was a lot longer than it is now. Yeah, I think back when I was in college it was a fair bit longer. Right. So, let's now put all of these.
I used to have one.
You had a long mullet, didn't you? Eh? You must have. It's the international haircut of the redneck. Oh, no, you joke. I still need some of these to put my body back on. Oh, that one. I'm getting ahead of myself now. I need 4 more bolts to put the body back on. No, not that one. Which one's that one? And move! For fuck's sake. That one. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. Shouldn't need those two. Shouldn't. We will see, I suppose. Right, that goes in that way. Double, triple, mega McCheck. So that's for my light kit. And I plug this into this one, which is what, positive on the bottom here. That's for more of my light kit. And that tucks in under there. Like a glove.
You know, that's the crazy thing about any of the demon platform tricks. Once you get one, you kind of have to get all the.
Yeah, that's what I've been like. But like, as soon as I got the demon, it's like, oh shit! Now I need to get the rest of them. Never tell Dennis and Benny apart. It's Dennis. How can you not tell them apart?
What do you mean you can't tell us apart?
Dennis is the raspy one.
Benny's voice is a lot higher pitched than mine is.
Oh, I wouldn't say it's a lot higher pitch. Yours is just raspy. That's what it is. Yours is raspy. Benny's is not so raspy.
Or is...
Oh, hey Benny. Now, Benny's just playing games with you now, Saint.
Smoking, I'll do that too.
Benny's just playing games with you now, Saint. So it's like, sweet. Now it's just Dennis. I can learn the sound of the Dennis. And Benny's like, can you? One demon trans SWAT.
I'm having a slight issue where I can't hear you through Discord. That's fun.
Yeah, I'm having the same issue. That's why
What?
why I've been responding so late.
Neither of you can hear me through Discord. That shouldn't be the case at all. Settings.
Nope.
Voice and video. Why didn't you say something an hour ago?
It worked as it was.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yep.
Through Discord?
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
Yes, I can hear you. It works.
You gotta let me know these things, fellas. I'm trying to do professional things here.
Blame that one on Dennis. I just got here.
Hey, I'm tired. I just got done with 50-hour work.
Okay, so that's how easy it is to swap out the transmission in one of these. Question is now, will it work? The other question is, where do I put my control? That's actually a good question. Where did I put that? Right. Oh, sand here everywhere. Don't know how that got here. Yoink.
It's in your head, Saint.
Bronco.
Model. What's this thing? SU4C. There it is. Right. A battery. I hope one of these has got some charge. I'll just grab the little Demon 2S pack. Who's the third voice? Hey?
There we go.
I'm assuming this battery's got some charge. Now, I can't remember if I can reach my iPhone switch to the bonnet or was it underneath my camera. It's a bit of a bitch. There we go. That changes the direction of your motor.
Throttle reversed.
Yeah, it does. Shouldn't do that. What am I looking for? Reverse. That's already was reversed. What was it? Channel 2? No, it wasn't. Oh god, that's... Hang on, let me take my headphones up for a second. This is going to be a bit loud, chat.
Well, the transmission is loud.
Okay, it's not slow. It's definitely not slow. If anything, I think it's probably faster.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Well, Mike Jackson reckoned it was slower. The only reason
I wouldn't say so.
The only reason I said, Dennis, 3 minutes, damn it. The only reason, Matty, I was saying that it might be loud is because microphones will generally pick up stuff like this as being really loud. I mean, I'm not even getting close to full speed, whereas before I would have. It's definitely a bit noisier, but you sort of got to expect that. You've changed the pitch of gears. And truth be told, my disc could probably do with that opening and a re-grease. But it seems to be smooth enough. I can
Did actually put transmission on it.
slow crawl with it. It's a shame they didn't release this trans when the Demon first came out. I mean, in saying that, I've had no issues with my original one.
Unfortunately, you can have too many people like 2.2 Tony that believe that everything is a high-power brushless system.
I've got to be careful I don't back into my gun photo. Seems right to me. How loud's that, chap?
Not too bad.
Jesus Christ, Steve. Steve's dropped us up. Thank you very much. Mr. Martin, hope you're well, buddy. Hope you're well. We need to design some more t-shirts or something. Take it outside if possible. I'm not taking the stream outside. Yeah, it's only probably loud because I'm holding it up here and that's the direction the microphone's picking up. If I do it like over here, it's probably not there as bad. And remember too, that's only running a 2S. If that was on 3S, that'd be quick. And that's a 16 turn just climb motor.
Yeah, but that motor wouldn't last long, yes.
No, it wouldn't, but you get my point. If you put a 35 turn cross motor in it on a 3S, I'm happy with that. That would be, yeah, heaps too much. But I mean, there's lots of people out there that think that's what you do. You don't.
Certainly not lacking in the wheel speed department.
Oh no, it's got heaps. It's got heaps. I do wish I'd have pushed that wire back up inside of there though. I didn't even look at those. I can actually probably squeeze it up in there once. Watch me now get frustrated with the little wire. I don't even know what's wrong. Oh, that's my trailer light. I better shut the trailer setup. And then we'll do a quick break.
Hey, remember take a look at that photo.
Okay. So, for this truck chat, I decided oh, where's my trailer hitch? Oh god, I took that out and put that somewhere. It's probably on some other truck here. Arrgh! What the hell did I put that on? I think I took it out when I was doing something. Ah, son of a bitch. Anyway, might have been when I put that exhaust setup on it. Matching trailer. Yes. Yes, I am, Steve. So this is me little little trailer setup for that truck. So we've got the tinny on top. Trailer, same cross wheels as the truck's got. That's why I put these wheels on the truck. These are wicked little leaf spring trailer. They are probably a bit light. I didn't 3D print the boat. I got the boat from Mr. Comedy, Scale Accessories, Canadian guy. He's in the BCRC group. He used to attend all of our streams when they were Facebook ones. Like so many people. Bastards. But yeah, that was all set up to go behind there, and then this little, you can't see what I'm looking at. This little plug here went into the deal there. You give me trailer lights.
You're giving me an idea for when I rewire my ZIL.
Trailer light plug.
Yep.
JR plug.
Well, it's coming. I'm going to rewire the whole thing with actual wiring, get rid of all the servo extensions in it.
JR plug, mate.
And do actual... Right.
Johnny's really good at giving you ideas, not only on how to spend your money, but how to build things.
Sorry! Sorry! We get a trailer printed up one day. Nah. You don't need to get a trailer printed up. You buy a cross trailer. It's that simple.
Or you're like me and already have one printed.
I need to get my leafers out again. Just being kind of out of RC crawling. And little semis. The semis are good fun, Steve. I want to get another one at some stage. I'm pushing myself to do more RC stuff. I mean, it's, as you know yourself, RC was everything. I mean, it still is. Don't get me wrong. I don't love it less. It's just, it hurts me a lot more to do it. So I'm doing my best. That's what I'm doing. I mean, look at this thing, would you? We'll give him one of these away very soon. Where's Neil at? Who cares? If he was here, he'd just be going, let me in. Let me in.
Without him here, I don't need my rest.
Maddie asked me who the driver was. I forget. If you know in chat, let me know. But they're both from the same TV show. Stranger Things? Perhaps? I forget. Check out that interior.
I don't know.
Love that interior. It's a bit hard to see. I should have shown you, chaps. Those don't know the dashboard lights up. All the dashboard lights up and everything. Needs a Burt Reynolds. I'd love to get a good looking scale Burt Reynolds. That'd be awesome. Right, that trailer can go.
That would be epic.
Yeah, it would be, wouldn't it? Turn that radio off. Lovely.
Yeah.
So that truck's now ready for another test run.
Well, the question is, what role would you have Burt Reynolds? Bandit or one of his other roles?
Oh, who cares? As long as it was Burt Reynolds in the truck.
Yeah, I don't think there's really any care as long as it's Burt Reynolds.
There's no wrong answer. So here's my KR4.
Or Sean Connery.
Which I need to...
Sean Connery.
I need to... Your mic sound... I don't know if it's just this headset I'm using, Benny, but are you on a different setup?
Yeah, different microphone.
Okay, that answers that then. KR4C, same platform as this?
Yep.
I need to dust this off too.
If I'm not mistaken, Johnny, chassis-wise, the only truck that's got even the slightest difference in the chassis is the SG.
Chassis. It's called a chassis. That was so. Look at this poor truck. It's so. This has still got Queensland dust on it. I think it's Queensland. Oh, no, maybe not. I forget. I can't remember if I've driven since I come back from there. Oh, so therapeutic. Oh, I need to measure my Demon cab width too. I thought about seeing if I could make one of those LC70 killer body flat trays work with the Demon. You know the ones, fellas?
Yep. I know someone who's got one.
Yeah, Mousie's got one up for grabs. So I'll measure that in a second. And then I have to do a brake. I can't push myself on RC streams with brakes, because if I do, sorry chat, if I do, I end up in a lot of pain. I'm going to be in a lot of pain when this finishes, just so you know. But yeah, if I push myself too far, it's worse and worse and worse.
See how much Johnny loves us. He's hurting himself for our entertainment.
Pretty much. I do it every day. Just with RC stuff, it's worse. So, if we do RC streams, come along. Hypothetically, you put a bomb on that, drive it around. You know, like in COD. Yes. Hypothetically.
People make airsoft ones.
Yep, you can. So, but you wouldn't do it with this one. This would be a bit slow. You'd use something like this one.
Yeah. You'd use something like a Slash or an X-Max or something around that.
You do something like this. Just sit that body in the right way. There it is. There you go. You use something like this. I'll be plus ravage. That shit will deliver your payload real quick. Instructions for the car? What do you mean? I can't give you instructions on how to do the bomb and stuff. That's on you. That's you. All you.
That could you put on a watch list real quick.
Yeah. Back pain. Yeah, this is what it is. Like I know there might be a lot of people. There might be a lot of people that sit there and go, "I'm sure it's actually not that bad." It is. It's worse than that bad. Ask Hannah. She has to deal with it. You know, I think Hannah deserves a lot of credit too, the amount of shit she puts up with my pain. I'm sure I'm not easy to live with. Because regardless of how nice it might have been before you were injured every day, you might not realise how much of a shit you probably are once you're in pain every day. So, massive props to Hannah.
Believe me, I know how much of an ass I am.
Oh, we know too, Dennis.
Every day, mate.
Come on, that was funny.
Yeah, you walked right. You walked right.
It's just Dennis gone all quiet, like, wow, I can't believe he said that.
He opened the door. Walked through.
I'm an asshole.
There's a song about you, Dennis. Come on, everyone knows that song,
yeah.
don't they? I'm an asshole, you.
By the way, stop throwing me under the bus.
In which, what with the 3D printed stuff?
Yeah.
That's not under the bus, that's helpful stuff, man. That's a sign of, I appreciate what Benny does. And Jesus Christ, Steve! Steve's gifted 5 subs, HDG, Jagged, oh that's loud, Loopy, Brennan, and Chris. Wait for it. Oh. There we go. I don't know. Oh. Sorry, it's really loud. Can you guys hear that?
Yeah, if I have the stream volume on.
Started on the shit out of me every time. I need to really move that thing. It's in a terrible location. Thank you very much, Steve. You're bloody extra loud on the laptop. Yeah, I think I turned it up a bit. But it's fine. It's a big deal. So thank you very much, Steve. Massive effort. Steve doesn't turn up to heaps of streams. But when he turns up, he shows support. I'm sure Steve won't mind me saying that. I'm sure he'd love to attend more. He's a busy man.
Excellent chess.
Right. Don't mind me, Joe. I've nearly got this nice and clean now. So thank you very much, Steve. You're a bloody champion, mate. I've known Steve for bloody years now. Long time. Don't you know as much as I should, I'll admit. Life happens across the way. Look, I still gotta make up for it. You don't have to make up for it. Like, I know how busy you are, Steve, with all the stuff you got going on. And, I mean, I'll say the same to you that I say to everyone. Any time you can give is greatly appreciated. And it always is. Whether you stop in for a stream for 5 minutes and say hello, or you're there for the entire stream. It's massively appreciated. I think one of the most important things is that when you come to a stream, say hello. Because Twitch won't count half your stuff unless you say hello. Oh, Dennis in his Discord.
I got it.
Thank you, Benny. Right.
That's why I'm here.
This thing's starting to look like a brand new truck again. So this is why you do this, chat. And people look at your stuff and go, have you driven that? And you're like, yeah, watch the videos. On this episode of... On today's episode of Cleaning RCs with Bob Ross. Hey, Brennan. Hope you're well, dude. Enjoy the sub, my friend.
Wild knowing that he's dead.
Hey? Do what?
Bob Ross.
What about him?
It's wild knowing that he's dead.
Oh, right, is he? That's how much I pay attention to Bob Ross. I know that might sound disrespectful to some people, but Sean Connery.
Little accident.
Sean Connery passing away is much worse than Bob Ross.
The real James Bond.
See, I'm more of a fan of Pierce Brosnan as Bond. Sorry.
Pierce Brosnan ain't got nothing on Connery.
What the hell did they pick up Bond who was actually English?
Hey?
None of the Bonds were English.
No,
or
well,
English.
Connery was Scottish.
Yeah.
Brosnan was Irish. I didn't know he was Irish. I thought he was English. But yeah, he's actually Irish. Brosnan had the right amount of smug. The right amount of smug bastard to pull it off. Pierce was good. Yeah, he did it well. Especially the
Alcatraz, though.
The ladies' man bit. That's what Pierce did especially well.
Alcatraz, though, is my most memorable one for Sean Connery. That one was good.
Red October's good. I like that. I was actually watching it not long ago.
It was The Rock. That was actually a movie. The Rock.
The Hunt for Red October.
No, there's a movie called The Rock. It's set on Alcatraz. Sean Connery's one.
Seen that one. Yep.
Yeah. Hunt for Red October, I gotta give you, is good though. That's a good one too.
That's a good movie. I wish I could get this brush down into that motor. I did have a smaller brush, and I got sent this one, and I stopped using my smaller brush. I don't know where it is now.
And now it's disappeared. Isn't that how it goes?
Yep. That's got most of it. There you go. Look, now she looks like. Now she looks like a new truck. I mean, that bit doesn't. That's still as dirty as it was when I got it off the shelf.
You need a break.
Yeah, I'm about to have one. I'm about to have one. I need to redo that snorkel. I don't like it. I did it. I put it on there, and I was like, I'll come back to that. I can't remember when I did the snorkel. So I need to redo it because the idea's there. The print quality was a bit shit, and I rush painted it just to see what it looked like.
I see the issue with the axles, Johnny.
If you can't fix that yet, Dennis, that's all you've talked about in this whole live stream. What's the issue with it, Dennis?
The actual output shafts are multi-piece units, and the U-joint's not part of the actual shaft itself. It's a piece that slides onto it. The shaft is too long.
No worries, Steve. Thanks for hanging out, mate.
With the U-joint.
There we go. And cheap parody, that again. Love these trucks. It's amazing to think so much diversity built on the same chassis. Because that one's the same chassis, that one's the same chassis, that one's the same chassis. I've got another chassis down there that I'm going to put a Land Rover body on it. One day when I finally get round to it. The body's like just here. I'm getting there. I've been trying to wipe stuff off my list, and when these turned up, I kind of had to do these. But some stage soon, this needs a proper wash this truck. Some stage soon, I will get that Land Rover body painted. I'm going to do not a camera or anything like that. I'm going to do something a bit meaner. What? I keep dropping frames. I don't know if it's my interwebs, which should be. I think it's probably this laptop actually. So I'm gonna do a thing, a bit of an angry looking Range Rover on the Demon chassis. That's what I think. What do you think of that idea, Dennis?
Not bad. I still like my Ford.
Not bad. Anyway, I'm gonna mute the Discords. I'm gonna do a quick break so I can get up and stretch my back and such. Yoink. Mute. Lovely. I did do a be right back screen, didn't I? I did. Alright. If you haven't already, smash follow. If you're going to take off now, that's fine. Do me a favour, if you're an RC person, come and check out one of the gaming streams. You might be surprised, you might enjoy yourself. We talk a lot of RC there. I'll add you to my Range Rover Classic Facebook page. Cool. Matty, I'm going to play PS4, no worries. I'll be back in just a few minutes, and then we're going to do another one of these swaps into this Demon. I'll do an on-bench run first to show the speed it's got now, and then afterwards, and then in a YouTube video, I'm going to do the whole process again so people can watch everything about how these work, etc., and do the entire process again with the speeds forwards and backwards, etc. So, alright, I shall be back in a few minutes. I'm back. We back. I'll be waiting. Sauce me doing RC. They kicked me over the edge of the sub. Nice job. Awesome. Got all my batteries charged and ready to take the demons out for a good leg stretch this weekend. Nice, Dennis. Mr. Dennis. We're back, boys, by the way. Mr. Genovese, did you want to join us in Discord? I know you don't mind at RC stream Discords. Now, if your stream goes a bit up and down, I don't know if it's Twitch or OBS or what it is, but yeah, just bear with it, I guess. That's all I can do. I'm doing everything I can. And the personality very important. Well, this is very true. I won't watch a stream if there's a dead shit on the other side. Thanks for coming to the stream. And then that's it. Or they don't say anything, or they just sit there swearing every 2 seconds. Sure you'll join in? Lovely. Lovely, lovely. Right. Now, we're going to do another swap on the trans with this one. And then I can probably show you. I mean, I haven't done much with the UT4, but I can show for those guys that haven't seen it. For those guys that haven't seen it, I can show you some of the UT4, which is a big build. Dennis's Discord screwed again, Benny. That boy. So yeah.
What are you doing?
Sorry, what?
Oh, my dog just came in here.
Right. So let's start ripping this one out. This is a little bit different to the other one. We don't have a motor cover. We have body pin holders. Take that out. Take that out. So yeah, love my RC stuff. And if there's any questions anyone's got too about any of the trucks I've got up here or any of that sort of stuff, let me know. We can get them down for you to have a look at and all that sort of thing. Tell you something, I do need to do it.
Sorry, did you?
I did look
take
at.
a look at that.
I did look at it. I'm not entirely sure they're extra speed ones.
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure either, because the oddball design of the axle shafts, extra speed wouldn't do that.
Extra speed had designs like that on older ones, but I'm still not sold they're extra speed ones.
The other Dennis is now in here too.
Hello, Dennis. If you are in here, Dennis, listen to the
Mute your stream.
listen to the audio through the Discord, and not the thing, not the stream.
Hello.
How are you, mate? I love it. It's the best thing in the world. Can you hear me, Dennis?
Barely hear him.
Yeah, he's a bit soft. His voice is quiet too. I'm kidding. What have I got? Oh, I've got to take this out too, the battery tray, which is a 2mm. You there, Dennis, mate? We got you. Mr.
I'm trying to mute my stream volume.
Okay.
Give me a minute.
Yep, you're right. Big bee, big bee. Lovely. Where'd that go? Drop this out. And how's everyone in chat? You all good? Right, that's got to come out. Ooh, now I've got to get the brush out again. Look at all the dust under here, chat. You can do this stuff. You do it. Look at all that. Like a new truck now. It's a good one. Could be working on Saturday. Well, hey, you might be working, but you're here hanging with us. Doesn't get any better. Need
My usual work day.
Need my clippers. I lost these for like 6 months. Found them the other day. I'm so excited.
Which ones are they?
My little side cutters. I was so excited when I found them. Yes! I've missed these.
You still got those body shears I sent you?
Yes,
Or
I
no,
do.
the reamer, the body reamer.
Yep, got both, because you sent me both. Used the body reamer the other day. Well, that was actually a bit loose, that one. Used the body reamer the other day on that Komodo.
Yeah.
So that was handy. Therapeutic. So if you've got an RC, get yourself a nice RC cleaning brush. It's just the best thing ever. It's nearly as,
Especially
sorry,
cleaning.
it's nearly as good as driving the truck itself. Nearly. Okie McDokie. Why did I solder all these? A lot of these trucks I'll put a little plug between the motor and the ESC. But well, for this one and that one, apparently I just soldered them straight too. What's this one got? This is a 13 turn, so this one's going to hunt. This one is going to get along with that bloody transmission, I'm going to tell you. Because I'm pretty sure that new transmission is faster than the old one. Yeah.
You said that's your KR4, right?
Sorry?
You said that's your KR4, right?
This one is, yes. See how quick I do this one compared to the first one. Lol. Now I know how the gears go. This should be a lot quicker. Lovely. Lovely. So what I most like to do, I don't know if it'll be this afternoon because my back's going to be pretty brutal by the time I finish this stream. Maybe tomorrow evening if I can. I'll try and do the filming of a proper YouTube video so you guys can watch this. Yorin, can you do me a favour and grab a link to my RC YouTube channel and drop in chat for me? Did you do that? I think Mr. Power Memes would like to check out my RC channel and maybe my Instagram too. Instagram.com/AussieRC or one word. So what are you working on, Benny? You must be working on something?
Trying to figure out a way to post pictures to Discord that goes around the file limit size.
Well, can't you just do one at a time?
Well, no, like you can only have so many data in pictures.
Yeah, the only other way we can do it is to boost the thing, but that costs
Well,
money.
No, I just made a little album in Google and then just posted a link.
Okay. That
I
works.
found a workaround. Working on it.
Let's have a look at this.
I put that new flatbed in my Zill. Hey, Dennis.
What's going on, Benny? Can you hear me okay?
Yep, we
I
can.
hear you now.
Look, that's like brand new. Smooth as silk, this transmission. I don't know why so many people had so many issues. These standard Demon
I can
Trans.
honestly say that
You're right.
the transmission in the VR4 is a pretty stout transmission, unless you start bounce. What blew mine out.
Well, you blew a VR4 one, did you?
Yeah, I blew the trans in the VR4.
Okay, hell. That's almost impressive, Dennis.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I take the blame 100% on that. It was my fault. I was at a comp. I ran my axial in a class 2, and I ran the VR4 in a class.
In class what? I think you...
VR4 actually did. The VR4 actually did better than most of the class 3 trucks.
That doesn't surprise me, mate. Not at all. I'd love to get one of the VR4s at some stage. Who's heavy breathing? Someone's heavy breathing into their mic. Everyone goes quiet.
Might have been me. I'm working on trying to figure something out with this axle.
I think I figured out the new user's name that just joined. Yeah, I just saw that one.
Mr. Memes?
Yeah, no, I see his name in Discord.
Awesome.
I'm not saying it on stream.
Yeah, you're right. Chris. You're right, buddy. Sorry, cat was trying to climb into my 3D printer.
Well, it's a box and it's warm. Are you surprised?
Yeah, but cats are just rude bastards. Feed me, man. Just changed his name in Discord, he said.
Yeah. I wasn't going to say it over stream because of...
Was it a bit dodgy?
Yeah.
Come on now, boys. Right, that's the original trans.
I've seen worse, but not in this Discord.
Yeah. We like to keep it clean and all that. Yeah. Right, so that's got that mode, that gearbox now. It's much like the other one. It's ready to just go straight in the truck. I just re-greased it. It's sweet as a nut. Wicked. That's that one.
Are you gonna put one of
I'll
the new
message
ones
it to you, Pinky. Don't worry.
Sorry, Dennis. Benny shot over the top here. What was that, mate?
Are you gonna put the new trans in the S also?
The SP4. Did you say?
No, the SG.
Yeah, I think what I'm going to do, because I've got 2 more to go, but SG will get one. I ain't saying that. I'm still on the original trans, and that's never had an issue. So the SG will get one, and the SP will get one.
Have you decided on the S? No.
Colour. I've got an SP4 coming, Dennis.
Right. Have you thought of color for what color you're gonna paint it?
Well, I had an idea, and I'm not sure if I'm going to do it yet or not. I've got the tarp coming for it too. And I thought, and you guys can let me know what you think of this. This idea's been rattling around up here. I've got some of these. I'll have to go close up again so you can see. I've got, and it's all going to depend on how these look on the truck too. I've got some of these. Right? Military wheels. Tan SP.
Olive drab.
Tan SP4C with the military wheels with the tarp. I think that might just be a winner.
Why not just make a slew ring for the back rack for a mounted machine gun?
Nah. No. No.
What about a drab Dennis?
I've already got the SCX10's olive drab. You know me, I try not to do the same colour twice. So I know I've got a tan truck that right up the back.
But technically, you didn't paint it.
No, exactly. So
I guess that's your stipulation there.
yeah, I still need to paint that thing. The HC4, I need to paint that. I've peeled most of the stuff off the body. I need to paint that because I don't know what I was thinking. Red.
What did you do? Plastic dip it?
No, he did a red tab with the shittiest red I've ever seen and a green tray.
It does look like ass.
Does look like ass.
I just...
I did get the truck cheap though, so
I mean, it helped. Let's be honest.
massively. So yeah, I might go these wheels. I might. I don't know yet. I'm still on the fence. Might go these wheels with the tan setup. I think with the tarp that goes over the back, that might look alright. Or I'll just come up with some other idea. I've got some factory SP4 B wheels, which I quite like. I'd prefer to put those on it than the CNC wheels. I said to Cross when they first said about that truck, release it with the B wheels for the C model because they look better.
Yeah.
They put
I
the other
like
ones
the
on.
steely look.
Yeah, I do too. It suits the
Those-
truck.
Those would be a prettier wheel
I
on
really
a
like
KR.
the.
You alright, Mr. Genovese? You go.
I like the look of the steely wheels, but I like the aluminum wheels a lot better.
For the for the colours.
For the, Yes.
So what if the Steelers came in black or white?
I still like the aluminum better.
Okay. Thank you, Dad.
I mean, the Steelies are probably a little bit heavy.
White is good. I should see if I already paint. I bet the truck I printed. I did green. I didn't like that. Then I did silver. I don't really like that either. Yeah, I mean, this is. I guess one bonus I have is, and I generally when I pick paints, I'll take a photo of the truck before I go. I go to the shop and I stand in front of the paint rack until I make a decision. And at the time, I might not have any idea at all what I'm going to do with it. But by the time I leave that shop, if it takes me an hour, there's a couple of trucks I spent like 2 hours. The SU4C, because I bought the truck paint for the outside, all the interior paints at the same time. I think I was there for 2 hours, just in front of the paint rack. And the guy at the shop's like, I can't believe how dedicated you are to picking paints. I showed him the camel truck I built. He said, nah, I'll get it now. He said, I see why you do it. If you're making trucks that nice, take all the time you want.
Yeah, it took me a couple of days to figure out the colors.
So now I know.
I don't know. My Bird Edition 4, I exactly what I wanted. I got it.
Now
That took a couple of days to find them.
Right? After Dennis G, you painted it. Turned out beautiful.
In the right way.
do what, mate?
Sure you put those back in the right way.
Yeah. I see now exactly why I was in the predicament I was before, because when I lift the top off, one of the shafts comes up with it, which leaves the spacer sitting in the bottom. And then you're like, oh, where'd that come from? It's not until you go through everything you realise.
That sheet, does the instruction sheet that comes with that, does it tell you what the gear reduction is for that train?
No, but Rob knows what it is. He can tell you. I honestly think this gearbox, after driving it in this truck already, I think it's faster than the old one. Whereas Mike reckoned it was slower. I don't see how it can be. Not after driving that one.
Well, he
I can
also
see it
runs
being
brushless
faster.
trucks.
Sorry?
Mike also runs brushless.
Yeah,
So
but
power cursing is not an issue. Like, trust me, I fucking curse a lot. Just stay away. There's certain words to stay away from.
yeah,
Just-
I mean, you're obvious words.
Yeah.
What was I going to say? Bloody. Regardless of what motor you run, I mean, especially if you run brushless, I can't see you're going to put a brushless in this and go, it runs slower. I was a bit concerned when I seen Mike say about, oh, it runs heaps slower now, it's got this in it. I was like, oh, shit. But, I mean, to me, it looks to me like it runs faster, if anything.
I think there's a good reason faster. Ears are all larger than they were.
Yeah, I mean, that's
transmission.
the obvious bit, but what's not obvious is why Mike would think it ran slower. It's like he commented on one of Rob's posts saying, oh, it's heaps slower than the old one. Oh, hang on, I'm gonna put the bloody thing on.
It could be just a bunch of different things. Like, he could have messed with his radio on accident, changed his amount of throttle he could give it.
He could have.
Yeah, he could have changed all the settings. See on there.
I mean,
Now, what pinion is that they? Is that a 9 or an 11?
I can't remember. Does it say on the thing? It doesn't say on the opinion itself. I'm sure if I looked it up everywhere, I could give you all the info that you're asking me for. Doesn't tell me in here either. Can't remember, but I mean,
Just from the sound of you running the SU4 with it. It sounds like mine right now, and I have a Holmes Hobby Torque Master X. It's noisy.
I think it's a 10. Yeah, it's a 10 tooth.
You wouldn't want to know what's in my my SG4 right now.
Go on.
You probably got a 13.
No, I got a 27 turn axial motor.
I was waiting for you to say revolver. That just sounds
Oh,
unnatural in those trucks.
It's
Hell no, I've got a stock sealed Karen axial motor in my SG4 right now.
Sacrilege. They're not very good motors.
I mean,
No,
I put a Cross 35 turn in that Komodo. My God, it's smooth. It's so good.
Well, I do plan to put a better motor in there. It's just right now the axial motor is holding up the little bitty cells that I've got to that truck right now. So
Let's do it. Hold what? Oh, what did you say there?
he's running it on 3 cells, so it's surviving.
The
sad.
factory cross motor run 3S, all right.
yeah,
I run 3S in
Well-
all mine.
the idea I've got is I'm probably going to take the stock motor out of my KR4, put one of my 6-turn just climbs in that, and then put the KR4 stock motor in my SG4.
Okay. Well, you want the slow steady crawl. Who's the snow blizzard man in the Discord? Every time someone's going in the microphone. I think it's you, Dennis. No, they both go.
It might-
Me?
Wait, does he? Yes.
Not me.
No.
my mic's far away from my mouth, so I don't know how.
Is it like right in front of your mouth though, or off to the
No.
side?
It's off to the side.
That's one of those funny mouth breathers.
Kind of got a cold right now, so my nose is...
The breath's not coming from someone's nose. But anyway,
No, what I'm saying is I have to breathe through my mouth because I got a cold because my nose is plugged up with...
right. Each one of those millennium mouth breathers. Yeah, I'm kidding, of course.
Save it.
obvious.
Just climb.
Sorry, Dennis. I don't know.
13th turn, just climb.
Yep.
I'm in that cross.
I don't know, Dennis, if it's your internet or what it is, but you seem to cut out a lot.
Yeah, I think I got an issue right now. It's been pretty.
You didn't get
No,
off.
my just climb 13 turn gonna be saved. The new cross.
All right. You're waiting for the next big thing.
Yeah, I pulled the motor apart, cleaned the brushes up. I them up. They don't like 3S.
No.
I'll vouch.
I bet
I'll vouch on that.
they say this from the beginning. Don't run them on 3S, boys. You'll be right. Don't worry about it.
Well, when I first bought it, I put it in my axial truck. I was out on a crawl one day with the guy. Did a battery. Didn't realize I threw a 3S in. Made a bunch of noise.
Yeah, I reckon. Stop!
I took it out. After I got my capper, I put it in the capper and it ran fine. Well, probably 2 weeks. Started getting slow and I took it out. I lit the comm and it burnt. Had it all come back together.
I still can't that I cooked stock Traxxas in one turn.
I don't know how anyone cooks Traxxas motors as quick as they do.
Yeah, like, good lord, I have one going on 3 years of use.
It's absolutely amazing.
I can't say that I cooked it quickly because it was the original motor to my TRS-4 Bronco, and I've had that truck.
Yeah, but even that, yeah, it would be a lot easier, Yordaman, if this wasn't hardwired. A lot easier.
Me saying that, though, it's even seen 4S. Like, it's not had an easy life with me. Like,
What
those
I'm
track
thinking
motors take some shit.
Yeah, people just put shit on them, Benny, because they blow them up instantly.
Yeah. But they take some fucking beating.
Oh, they do. What I'm thinking is what happened with mine is my Bronco is really freaking heavy,
So is mine, Dennis. That's
and
not.
the day was really freaking hot.
I don't think, given how they're geared, I mean, they've got 2-speed gearboxes. You're not running around second gear all the time, surely. I mean, if you are, that's probably your issue. But given how they're geared, they can haul heaps of weight around. Winning.
Yeah, I mean,
I assume that's Yordaman on Amy's account again, is it?
probably.
Bloody dog hairs. I hate dog hairs. With a passion. As soon as you touch something with grease, you're going to find a dog hair that wasn't in here before you started playing with grease.
So Smite now has.
Did he get halfway through a sentence and stop there, or was it just me?
Just you. I think it's time for me to move him out and then back in.
He said Smite has or something or other, and then that he just sort of stopped.
Yeah, no, he was halfway through the sentence. I just moved him back out and back in to fix his Discord. I'm pretty sure that's what it was. Like percent.
I love how easy these things are.
Smite has the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
What?
Yeah, the game Smite.
Oh, right. Yep.
Ninja Turtles.
I think I've seen that. Right, we should be sweet with that. Right. Put these back in, then we can put it all back together. And it's just that simple. Rather easy swap over this. I do need to take some fancy photos, so I'll do that while we're sitting here.
Hey Johnny, that lowrider, that red cat's
Fucking overpriced. You know, if they didn't put a reef servo in it, I think it'd be fucking $80 cheaper.
I've actually thought about trying to get at least a chassis and lock out the hydraulic stuff, hydraulic kind of stuff in there, and build a muscle car out of it.
We'll give it time.
There's 3 on the front other than the steering. There's a fast servo to make it actually bounce, and then there's one for each wheel to control for doing the.
There's one for each side of the rear diff and one for the front. That's how it works.
No, there's actually 3 up front. No, like I've seen it.
There's one servo for the front. It pulls one arm that does both. There's a bar that goes between the front arms. Hey?
They work independent. Front wheels work independently.
Well, looking at the chassis design on the Red Cat site that takes you to someone else's site and whatever else, there looks to be one dealie, you know, because that's the technical term we use. There's one arm that pulls both front arms up and down, and then there's one servo that does each side of the rear.
Because me and my father talked about it, and there's like supposed to be a high-speed servo in the front,
Yeah.
and then one for controlling the front to actually make the bounce.
I don't see how you'd have to have 5 servos if you were doing it like that. If you scroll down the website, you'll see 2 cheap 20 kilo servos, and then the Reefs one. That's what I noticed on the side anyway.
Yeah. The cheapos are for the hydraulics, aren't they?
They're all technically for the hydraulic, but the other ones are for...
These ones are for the rear axle.
Yeah. But then, so if you have a look on their website, you'll see 3 servos. I mean, this is just what I've seen, so that's what I'm assuming they've done. There's 3 servos, so 2 are for the rear and 1's for the front. You have a look, there's a picture of the chassis with a bar on the front. A bar on the front bloody thing, you know, that thing? On the front 2 arms.
It's set up like a torsion bar.
No, I wouldn't even say that. It's just a rocker switch for the front arms. And the front arms are on their own rockers, if that makes sense.
I don't know that servo that they 100.
Keep cutting out, Dennis.
What?
I get all intrigued in what you're saying and then your thing cuts out. I don't know if... Are you on your phone or on something else?
I'm on my phone.
Have you got... If you go into your settings, there should be a setting there somewhere for you to change the sensitivity of the voice activation. So maybe check that. It should be in the voice and video settings. And just make sure, just turn it down a bit so it's not trying to cut so much out of the background. Or if there's a noise, is there a noise cancellation thing on Discord?
Yes, I'm pretty sure there is.
Maybe turn that down because something seems to be cutting you out. When I can hear you, it's crystal clear as a bell, but then it seems to cut out all the time. I get all intrigued with what Dennis is talking about, and then it cuts off after a sentence.
Benny looking.
See? Did it again.
He said something about me, and then I just heard nothing.
Yeah, that's what I'm hearing.
Where would that setting be in?
If you go to settings, voice and video.
Essentially, if you're on mobile, you should be looking at at the bottom, showing you when you're in voice chat, and there'll be like a gear or something you can click to take you to settings. It should be voice video under there.
There you go. Install.
Pretty sure.
How easy was that? That was very easy, my friends. Made the first one look fucking difficult. So made the first one I did look difficult.
Yeah.
Set on auto set.
Can you change? See if you can change it. Turn the auto sensitivity off and see if you can change it. Just so, because I think it's cutting you off. I don't know whether it's because you're too far away from your mic or something like that, but I'm pretty sure you're getting cut off by the app over anything else.
Yeah, I turned that off.
Okay.
Ventilation, noise reduction, auto.
Something's still cutting out. What sort of mic are you using?
Headset. The Turtle Beat.
Okay. That shouldn't technically be a bad headset. It's just something that seems to be cutting you off all the time.
Turned off echo cancellation.
I mean, Discord doesn't use a whole lot of internet.
No, it does not.
Right. So this is the sort of thing, chat, whenever I do photos, this is what I do. Go through, clean everything as much as possible. If you can do it without dust particles, do it without dust particles, because when you sharpen an image, dust particles look horrible. No jokes. Get this as clean as I can. And then I'm going to do a few photos for the Instagrams. That is...
Oh, by the way, Dennis. The Zill doesn't look like it did when it won that banner contest anymore.
What'd you do?
Added a roof rack and changed the roof flatbed out. I can't send you pictures through Messenger because my Messenger's locked out right now. I can't use it.
Why are you locked out, Benny?
I have no idea. Ask Facebook.
Benny's been up to
I
no-
wish
Yeah,
I
Benny's
did.
been up to no good.
Facebook has been acting weird lately. I'll go to one of the groups and start scrolling through all the posts, and all of a sudden it gets all weird and starts scrolling on its own.
Let's go. Hurry up, Dennis.
Yeah.
Look at all the stuff quicker.
Well, because I tried to send Chris that file for the fifth wheel, and then it just said nope and locked me out. After that.
Maybe I thought it was a virus or something.
Yeah.
Right, so now, time for some fancy Instagram photographies. This is what I do, so you don't worry, tough shit.
There is a link in Discord in one of those show off bill tabs with photos, just so it's there.
Right, now, and here's the thing too. Anyone can just go, click, that's not what you do. You need to get the writing correct, the lighting and the writing correct. So, we've got, obviously this is a CNC polished dealie with the anodizing and stuff on it. So where that's sitting like this, yeah, I'll show you what I mean. I'll take a photo. There's a white line through the logo. That won't do. So what I'll do is have a swig of my bloody coffee. How about that? Always helps. I'll grab a couple of my jack stands. I'll sit them under the front wheels on full jack ups.
Well, you incorporated the roof rack into the roll cage.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. And that's what, a 5-inch Proline light bar?
4-inch, 5-inch, somewhere around there, curved.
Okay. So now I've got the truck sitting like
like
yay. Hopefully my lighting won't be so harsh, or I can at least move around. Like,
Thanks, Chris, because you're the guinea pig with it right now. Being honest, you're the guinea pig with it.
take a photo there.
I think you still need to weather it though.
Yes. To come.
Heaps better. I'll try one more like this as well. So I know this may seem really stupid to a lot of people, but I take a bit of pride in my photographies with the RC stuff. So I like to get it just so.
Mm-hmm. And you can teach a master class on editing photos as well. I know because the photo you helped taught me through editing won a banner contest.
Well, I think it's fair to say I've won a few of those in my time.
Yeah.
There was a point there, I think I had like 14 different Facebook group banners at the same time. One bloke's
I've
like,
got 4 right now with just my cross truck.
one bloke's like, could you stop entering these competitions? I'd never win when you enter. Sorry, mate.
Well, because I thought we were tied in Dennis's. Like, it was 8-8 last I saw it.
And then you didn't vote for mine, so you won.
No, I voted for yours. I didn't.
I'm kidding,
I know.
Benny, I'm kidding.
No, you guys were tied, and then I checked it that night. As soon as I loaded it, there was one more for Benny's. I said, you know what? Gotta do it.
Janice was like, oh, I better do it now before someone else votes for Johnny.
Well, Benny doesn't post too much, so...
No, Benny needs to post more. I've been telling Benny needs to post more of his
So do
builds
I.
and such in the group. You all need to post
Some of
more
my
in the group.
projects,
Yeah.
though, some of my projects are kind of secretive right now. They're the often until I know I can actually do them.
What about that Chevy Suburban school bus one? Is that thing...
There you go.
I haven't made progress on that.
Johnny's saying
It's
in chat, you won quite a few with that SX today, by You're not wrong about that. That thing wants some bloody things. I mean, when I did that, the only other SCX-10 8x8s were pretty ugly looking bits of kit. They were pretty primitive. You know, and then I built that one and people were like, whoa! Is that one of those cross RCs? No, that's SCX-10. Get fucked. I need to redo that truck. But I get cold shivers at the thought of oof.
You redo it, you're gonna do it with 10.2 axles, keep it on the old school.
Keep it as it is, Dennis.
Axle.
That's the thing, like, people get too caught up in, and you're one of them, Dennis. People get too caught up in, oh, the axle's not enough clearance and all this. Change how you drive. Hannah's got a original SX10, and I guarantee you, regardless of what you do to your trucks, Dennis, her truck will go the exact same places. I put money on it. And that's got some pretty small tyres on it.
That's like the smaller pumpkin scale.
Yeah, but you just, you know, sometimes it's nice to look at this stuff and remember when we had massive pumpkins on everything. Look at the PG4s. King of the pumpkin.
Well, I did figure out the gearing needed to do a SCX-10 Gen 1 rear axle and a 10.2 front axle. I did figure out the gearing for that.
For what, though?
Well, just because, like, some heavier duty trucks had, like, puny front axle and massive one-ton rears. It was a weird setup. But it's just something I wanted to see if it was possible. Like, could it work?
Choose this battery.
The original S10 versus the S6.
Oh. Sorry, Dennis, you cut out then, mate. I don't know why I'm apologising for you cutting out, but you cut out.
I think you're apologizing because you're making him say it again.
Yeah, I do feel bad. Go, what? Fucking what, Dennis?
The original SCX-10 axle have a different gear ratio than the SCX-2.
I do.
It's a taller gearing. The SCX-10, the original, was designed 6.
Right, what truck's this? KR4. Okay.
Well,
SU4L, FR4C, SU4C, race. Oh, that's that race car. SG4C, D110, PG4X. That's the yellow one, I think. SR4A, KR4C. Here we go.
it was a combination
The
of...
yellow one.
Sorry?
Go ahead, Benny. Go ahead, Benny.
I was going to say it was a combination of overdrive and underdrive gears in the axle, and I could get it within a 0.1 or 2 of gear ratio. Like, it was that close, gear ratio. So.
Johnny, when are you going to get the yellow piece?
Sorry, that's probably raping your ears. I don't know. I can't remember the server when it does. Oh, I'll have a look in a second. So this is the 13-turn just climb motor. Oh, Jesus Christ, that's a bit quicker.
May have to put a different body on it and call it a race truck.
My skin's not very good with that.
Yeah, that's...
I feel like this needs a 16-turn now. It is bloody quick, actually.
After seeing that, I might just get the...
I might get a fucking 18 myself. So, in my opinion, that's heaps quicker than it was before I started. Heaps. If you put the body on it, that'll give you the proper idea. I love these light kits. Oh, I haven't put my things back on yet. You right?
I'm almost wondering if it wouldn't be a bad idea to get the upgraded axe front, the MPs.
Waste that fucking money, mate. All you got to do is drive your truck properly.
Just in case. I'm not saying for endpoint. I'm just saying just in case because it seems like it's got a lot more torque.
This truck has got the same style axles as the thing anyway. The MPs. Cross changed their axles after the SU, I think it was.
Yeah, I know the VR4 and the KR4 both have new version.
Yeah, so just get those, mate. Don't worry about getting MIP shit. All you're doing is spending money. That's all you're doing.
I think they may have retroactively upgraded the other ones, though, too. I don't think there's... When they went to version 2 of the axles, they may have upgraded them, too, because I remember seeing a similar style on mine. Let me look. I'll be right back.
The Gen 2 axles, the first ones, were the first ones. Then they changed to this style in the KR4. So if your truck's older than the KR4, it won't have the same axle shafts that the KR4's got. That makes sense.
Right, because the SU4 and the SG4 still have the same with the red band on them.
With the what?
It's got that red aluminum band on them around TV joint.
It's what you're looking for is the metal ring around the end of the axle. Not like a red one or anything. It's a moulded part of the axle. Fuck me, that's quick.
Toward.
Yeah, because I've got the red ring CVDs in this thing.
I love those.
Right, that's what came in the SU4 and the SG.
That's I can still follow it. And that's with. And this motor now is a fast motor in this bloody truck.
Yeah.
So it's definitely faster.
I wanted to ask you if you had that apart.
Sorry, Chad, I'm shaking the shit out of the screen.
For a different size pinion?
No. I mean,
you can't change the pinion size. You
just change your motor.
You just have to go with a different turn motor.
Yep. 55 turn. I think it'd be ideal. 55 turn would be ideal for what I do. If you put a 35 turn in this, which the 16 I think is supposed to be similar to a 35 turn, and the 18 is supposed to be similar to a 45, and the 13 is supposed to be similar to a 27-ish. I think. So that's essentially what this is now running. Something like a 27 turn, which it accelerates like.
Well, the 13 that I have acts like 21. It does have.
What track?
Was in my axial. It was a lot quicker.
That's just axials. That's just axials gearing then. I mean, I don't know exactly how Axial does their motors either though. That's just one of those things, like, it could say 35 and it can, but, you know, because they don't make their own motors, they just buy motors and put stickers on them. Cross gets their motors made, that's why they're so smooth. It's not just I'll buy a motor and then put a sticker on it, they get their motors made.
Right now I have a stock Cross 35 turn in my capper and I love it.
They're bloody good motors. I put one in that Komodo and it was fan-bloody-tastic. Lovely. 2 trucks done and it's easy as. Easy as to do. Working on a new truck. Yeah, I did the same thing. So Same thing, different truck. Just going to do a couple of scale photos because that's what I do for the Instagrams. And then, Maddie, you can tell me how I did with the photos later. I looked at my photos the other day and went, geez, that's a real truck. Good, that's the whole point. That's the whole bloody point.
Hopefully tomorrow I'll be picking across.
I need to
Supposed to be going tomorrow.
get rid of the mouse pad because it's taking away from the scale effect. Hopefully I don't accidentally click on
Still
something.
love that paint job.
What paint job? The KR4 does.
I'm gonna take the SU4 and the SG4 out. I'm gonna let the KR4 sit. Maybe I'll take that out next.
We have another guest wanting to enter, Johnny.
Who is it?
Sweden.
Alright, let him in.
Alright. Had to make sure.
You know,
He's in.
if I paint this properly and sand it a bit, that might look alright.
Hey, you schmuck.
Hello, my friend. How are you today?
Hello.
Hello. Are you able to show me the PG4A?
Nice,
Yep, I can. It's just there.
nice to see you fiddling with the RCs again, dude.
Well, look, I try. It hurts me not to do it. I know that sounds like I'm a big Nazi and I don't really give two shits. But once this live stream finishes, I will be stuck on the couch for probably 6 to 7 hours before I can do anything.
Yeah, I know the feeling.
Just to put it into perspective for all those that go, it's a my dreams, and then don't turn up to them. This truck's like
I know where it is. I got 4 shot discs in my back, so...
Matt, that is the Swedish guy. I was talking about you the other day, Johnny, on stream. Matt in chat has been trying to learn a bit of Swedishes. So, if you've got any Swedishes questions, we can now answer them for you. Well, I say we, I mean Johnny.
I had somebody tell me that when I was trying to learn German.
Scheiße!
Why would you want to learn German?
Oh, some chickie watches streams that's Swedish, I think. He probably wants to tell her he loves her. I don't know. I'm kidding that. I'm not kidding. No, I am. So this is the PJ4A, and it's a biggie. I can't have any. I ask. Wish bin ein Berliner.
It's a sexy beast.
It's a sexy beast. Well, there you go. How was my pronunciation? Johnny? How was my pronunciation of that? Wish bin ein Berliner.
Wait, what?
I'm reading what Matt wrote in chat. Or was that something sus? Should I not have read it out loud?
I haven't heard any Swedish yet, but yeah, sure.
That was German, apparently. Well, he's Swedish. He's not German, you monk. That's Maddie's fault, that is.
I'm trying to remember. I think that's hello in German. I'm pretty sure. I have to remember now. It's been fucking years since I looked at it.
Bloody rock
Wish
brush on
I
this
was been a Berlin. Yeah, no, that he wishing he was a. But he was living in Berlin, kinda.
truck. Wish bin ein Berliner.
Yeah, that's a person living in Berlin.
Yeah, it's the
Germany.
pronunciation was imperfect. Give me another one, Matt. Ich bin ein Berliner. Is
I
what
mean,
Jack said.
he wrote it perfectly, so
He probably copy pasted. That's what he did.
probably.
Matty boy, did you copy paste it? There's actual rock rush on this truck. I think I rolled over once while I was out. Scariest sight seeing a truck this big roll over. I'm pretty
You should probably have a panic.
pretty sure the ground
Yes, it's a
shook.
JFK speech. I just googled it. It's a JFK speech.
The ground shook. Didn't seem well do.
If he wants it in Swedish, it is jag är en berlinare.
I was so close.
Yeah,
Matt, give
almost.
us something that you want to know in Swedish, and I'll see if I can pronunciate it, and then Johnny can translate it.
Well, this is going to turn into be something
Yeah,
funny.
make sure it's clean. Much better crawler than the PG4, and well, this is a better crawler because it just monsters everything. You seen the size of these tires? These tires is not cheap. If you try and buy these tires separate, my word.
Yeah, they ain't cheap. That's for sure.
This just monsters everything. I mean, it makes other 10 scale trucks look like a joke, really. I mean, you put this next to.
Actually, I was gonna buy those tires for the crawler I had that I gave to my son, and yeah, I went for another brand.
I mean, they're awesome tires, and they're huge. It is rather big. I mean, these are both 10 scale rigs, and this is a big 10 scale truck, the KR4. It's like when you first seen the Bronco and the Defender and the TX4, everyone's like, oh, it's so huge. That's sort of the scale that this is on. And then this is just a whole new level of get rooted, that's what it is.
Not to be
Yes? Sorry, I'm just
how do you say brand thingy majiggy?
fanboy.
But I mean,
brand basher.
they just I mean, the stuff they make is just, I can't think of another brand that makes the same stuff.
Cross.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, this is this. I get into arguments with Neil all the time about the fact that for trucks that cross design, I mean, I would go and buy this truck if it was for sale right now in real lives.
Oh, definitely.
Arambra Streamer has A pronunciated with two little dots above it, Johnny.
I mean, that black one is just it's just to keep it PG sexy.
Well, that's exactly what it is. I mean, I went for, this is like an 80s show truck.
Yeah.
Need more garage. Need more shelves in the garage. Yeah, the thing Maddie put in chat, Johnny, was Johnny Arambra Streamer.
Johnny är en bra streamer.
Say the second bit, the EM?
Nej. Johnny är en bra streamer.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, I'm Australian, so Arambra Streamer, mate. I can have.
What the fuck? But I mean, the word streamer is the same in Swedish that is in English, though.
That much I picked up. What about the rest of it?
Johnny är en bra.
Yeah, but what does it mean?
Same.
Eh?
You're a good streamer.
Right. It's true. Just if anyone
I mean, you're the first RC related streamer that I got caught on, and that's only because you're XCX10 monster up there that I've been trying to get you to ship to Sweden for the
Yeah,
past.
they won't take it. They
Yes.
told me they don't want me to send it. That was the Swedish officials. I said, nah, don't send it. That thing will destroy.
I can pay for it.
That thing will
I mean,
destroy Swedish lands. I said, you better.
No, it causes panic attacks back from
You better leave her at
a
home.
time that which don't be discussed.
What a beast of a truck this thing is, huh? That's running in droop. You can still put your fist underneath it. But that's jacked up. You put a can of Coke underneath
yeah, but
it.
that's yeah. Give it to me.
And the answer earlier is German. I learned Russian.
Well, I'll tell you what. If we can do enough of those giveaways quick enough, and we get people in on the lists, and everyone gets involved. I mean, I know sometimes people might look at a truck and go, I wouldn't buy one of those, so I probably won't buy a ticket. I mean, if it's going to be like $5 or even up to $8 for a ticket, because postage is costing a fortune, by the way. Maybe I can do one of these after the SU4C. What do you reckon?
A PG4A?
Yeah.
Oh God, Maddie, here we go. This is gonna test my freaking brain.
If I get a job at Microsoft after my course now, I'm gonna buy every fucking cross truck there is.
Then you can start sending me trucks.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, I know what that is. I can translate that one.
I might have to buy another
Wait,
PG4A
what?
because my wife took the other one.
It's a hard life, Dennis. Hey? It's a hard life, mate. There's probably
I'm
not
not even allowed to drive it now.
There's probably not a better excuse in the world to have to go and buy another bloody truck.
I'm gonna throw him a reverse one in the chat,
Okay.
so he can translate it.
Okay, make sure it's clean.
Yeah, no, the one Maddie just posted is not clean.
That doesn't surprise me at all. Matthew.
No, he posted it in Russian as a test for me. Which
Yeah.
I know what it is.
That's a easy one.
Does it say that you like my Jag?
No, I'll message you, Pinky, what it means.
Alright, I'm going to do a quick break because my back's rooted. I don't know, I haven't really got much planned for anything else. How long have we been streaming for? Nearly 3 hours. We can probably just call it. Because if I keep going, I know what's going to happen. I'm going to sit here and do lots of stuff, and then I'll be absolutely even more wrecked than I will be, and I won't be able to stream tonight. So we might even call it there.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Because last time I did a big stream, jeez.
These are a lot more physical than normal streams.
Yes.
Yeah, but I mean the Orster streams is more headache to your back and stuff. So
It's okay with this truck. I just have to. Where's my mouth pad?
that's one beautiful truck, though.
It's a big bertha right there. I tell you, hood. You have to talk like that when you have a truck like this. Ask down, I'll tell you.
Do you have the roof lights connected as well?
Yes, I do. This comes with the truck. The roof lights.
Nice.
That's a factory dealie. Those roof lights. The chrome grille I've got off eBay.
It is?
They come with the standard black grille. So I got the chrome grille for it because I was going for the on the show truck look. That's why I put in the back of it. That is the sports bar out of a PG4. These don't come with a chrome bar. So that was sort of the whole thing.
Okay.
Sort of the whole thing I was going for there was big truck. It's a show truck. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you went for the blacked out chrome kind of thing.
Redneck show truck. So I mean, you can see all
Something
the
you'd see on an off-road expo. Something you'd see on an off-road expo.
yeah.
Pretty much.
You'd see all the fancy bits. All these red bits and such come with the truck too. These are all upgrades that come with the truck. I'm sure they did.
Nice.
I'm pretty sure they did anyway. Absolute beast this thing.
I think you're gonna have been some wrong person, kid, so you had to wait for them coming. But that's about it.
I think I had the incorrect lockouts on the truck when they sent it.
I don't know, but the feel I get is that Cross puts a little bit more
Love. They put more love into their trucks. They want to make something that they're proud of.
Yeah, love and umph in their trucks than most brands do.
No worries, Matty. Have fun, buddy. Well, so it's funny because I was saying to the boys again last night, Cross RC is a hobby business. The guy that owns Cross RC actually owns a massive worldwide aquarium business, I believe.
Yeah, he does.
This is just his hobby. So we're lucky. We're lucky that someone's in a position that they can do this for a hobby and provide some stuff. You know, RCs is unlike anything else.
He's the head owner or main owner, what the fuck is called, for a program that goes on Discovery nowadays that's called Tanked. He's the main holder, owner, or whatever it's called.
Oh, okay. I know Tanked.
Yeah, no, I know that show as well.
He's the
Main shareholder.
The one that owns. Yeah, exactly.
There you go. There you go. I mean, I assume he's got other businesses before that. That'd be another side project, I imagine. Because I'm sure he's got like an aquarium, like as in he sells fish and such all over the world. So.
No, they only make the tanks and then they buy the fish.
Yeah.
Too.
But like he's got, as I'm saying, in China, I believe he's got his own fish outlet.
Yeah.
The guy's got money. Let's not kid ourselves, obviously.
But I mean, that black one is almost as sexy as the XX 8x8 that you're gonna send me.
You gotta give him credit. I have got a servo in here. I just haven't finished putting it up.
Right?
This is
taking page out.
That's your normal PG4. I do need to drive this one too.
Got to try. I've been trying to get an X8 for about
4
2
years?
or 3 years, I think.
4 years?
Maybe.
So that's the normal version, and this is the I spent on my dog checks on my truck version. They're just awesome. I love them. That's why I've got 3 PG4s. 4.
I mean, the black one is sexy, but I kind of like the paint scheme on the yellow one.
Yeah, I went something a bit different with that. It's American Muscle. That was the sort of plan with that.
I like the paint scheme on the yellow one, actually.
American Muscle. It's a bit Mustangy. A little bit Mustangy.
Kinda.
Kind of like a Boss Roush.
Yeah, similar to the Boss. But then I tried to incorporate it with the Demon side vents and stuff, so that the stripe went through that. That was one of the big things I wanted to do.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of like the what's it called, the Mustang in Transformers. What's it called?
You're not thinking.
You're
not thinking about the Camaro in Transformers, are you?
Yeah, Camaro.
It's nothing like that.
It's Bumblebee.
It's not Bumblebee. Bumblebee's a shitty old Camaro. No one likes that shit. This is more of an orange yellow yachts. If you've seen it in person, this camera doesn't do it much justice. This is more of an orange yellow. It's not a taxi yellow by any stretch of the imagination.
No, it's orange.
I now know what I need to build. It's now on my list.
Oh god. Taxi crawler?
Yes.
Oh,
It's gonna be a killer cab.
where did I put my phone? I'll take your picture, so you can have a look.
What are you gonna do to the old 8x8 then? Are you gonna upgrade it totally, or?
I need to take the tray off it, redo the whole tray, redo the box on the side of it. I need to change out the front links for metal ones because there's still got plastic links in that. And just pretty up, I think. I mean, it's a strong drive line.
Exterior,
It's got a 14 to 1.
exterior,
You're right.
exterior is nothing to do, but I guess it's all about the button pieces.
Oh, God, these trucks are pretty. I think I still need to put the light kit in this truck.
Probably.
Yeah,
I don't remember if you did.
Light kit's got to go on that. I've got to change out the servo. I should have one here somewhere, I think. Just got to find it. And then I think that's ready to go. Yeah. Okay.
What's that armor truck above your shoulder to the?
The tan one is an HC6.
Yeah, there's
Okay.
HC4, HC6, BC8, Demon, Demon, Demon. Oh, Demon, 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 Demon.
No, I mean that one. Yeah.
You wish yours. There's just so many bits of these trucks that you can take photos of. This is what I love. Like, I'll do a series of photos. Of course, I'll post them in groups and such. There's a bit of dust there. I need to just wipe that off. Dust is the enemy of a good photo. Because it shows up as massive pieces of chunky shit. Crisp. So crisp. Look at the body lines of this thing. It's just... damn, fantastic. Anyway, we are going to call it a day there. Maybe the next live stream I'll put the light kit in that truck. What else have I got to do? You remember?
Take care of your back, dude.
Well,
That's the only thing you gotta do.
easier said than done. It's starting to fire up now that I moved.
I know you got the UT. You're waiting for parts on it because you can't do the servo bits.
The bots are. Oh yeah, I've got to order servos for that bloody thing. Let me show you Benny's truck real quick. Because I know Benny will be keen to jump on and have a look at this bloody thing. Yeah, but could die any minute. Dennis. So this is Benny's Defender. Let's go close up camp, shall we? This is Benny's Defender. Heritage green.
Oh, that's looking sexy, dude.
I've got to find... I have got... So this is a Heritage grille. So this is not the normal Land Rover grille. And I also put in the Special Edition SV light lenses, which have got the proper lines on them. These normally come with just a clear lens. And it looks a bit... I'm yet to scale out this bad boy. So I've got to scale that out, build the inner fenders, and put those in. Yoink. So if we have a look in here, we've got our lovely little interior.
Good, dude.
We've even got our, tell you what, look at this. Take this off. Open sesame. They changed the hinges on these doors and they don't shut near as well as they used to. So I'm going to glue the doors this way. Right, there's our dashboard. Looking all parody and shite. So we've got that. And then we have our interior, which I haven't finished yet, but I'm winning. So we've got our nice tan seats with our little fabric floor mats. I still have to paint the seatbelt buckles and the seats, and then put the little orange dots for the button. You know, the release button on your seatbelt. We've got to put those in. But yeah, we're getting there. Even done a little. Can't see, it won't focus. H pattern on the gear shift. The whole deal. Set up the shocks. Changed those around the other day. So now we've got a nice. I mean, these shocks are always pretty stiff, but now it's nice. It's smooth. These are made for a heavy hard body. Without a heavy hard body on it, They're too stiff. So, got everything nice and positioned. Got all the cables positioned nicely too. Now I just have to scale that out, finish the interior, finish on the windows, put the tailgate in, and all that shite. Look at you, my seatbelt clicker.
Looks pretty damn good, dude.
Look at that. Look at the detail on that seatbelt, buddy. Click there, will you? It's all about those details. That's why you build these trucks. Build them so that when the guy gets it on the other side of the planet, he goes, holy shit. Oh, he won't say that, it's not Asian, but we win it. We win it.
I'll be back. I gotta clean up after a cat.
You're right, we're about to finish anyway. So you can say you're over enthusiastic about a chat if you like.
Bye.
Bye, Dennis.
Every time it's the same thing.
That's kind of the point at this point.
Yeah, it is. It's his thing. So yeah.
I'll see you.
See you, buddy. Take care. Happy with the progress. I just need to... This is the problem. Sitting down to do this stuff. If I sit down and spend a few hours doing this truck, I can't move for days. And it's hard for me to keep doing the streaming out there, which is what keeps me afloat. Whilst... Yeah, and do this sort of stuff at the same time.
You gotta do what you gotta do to get the inflow, so to speak.
Well, yeah, I mean, don't be thinking I'm making... That's alright, Dennis. Don't be thinking I'm making good money on Twitch, because I'm really not. Lucky to make any money on Twitch. But at the same time too, I've got to keep busy, you know, otherwise I'll go insane. You can't...
Yeah, I've seen a lot of people going from Twitch to
insane?
Facebook stream thingy.
Facebook shit, mate. I tried Facebook. The quality is terrible.
Yeah, I know.
It's disgusting. Making 2 cents, pretty much. You don't make much. Like, Steve dropped 5 subs today. What the sub costs, I'll get half that much.
Yeah, I know.
So,
I mean, the
best way to show support
cash
to the
you
streamer,
get from the cash people contribute is
the best way to support your streamer is just to do a donation, because then the streamer gets the donation. If you do subs and bits and all that sort of stuff, everyone else gets their bit of the pie too. So, we'd open up these axles. These axles have got a grub screw in them, and they're never fucking tight. And if they're not tight, you get that, you get heaps of slop. People think cross stuff's bad. So you see it slopping that? That's only due to a little grub screw that's not tightened on the flat spot of the axle inside. Unfortunately, you pull the whole diff part to do it. Anyway. Thank you very much, lads, for joining us in the chats. This is where everyone in Discord goes, yeah, no worries, thanks for having us, bye. No? Okay, I'll just get a mute Discord. Oh.
Discord.
Okay, go again, Dennis. Go again.
Thanks for letting me in.
My pleasure, mate. My pleasure. Dennis, the other Dennis, I fixed yours if you wanted to say goodbye to chats.
Alright, later, chat.
Lovely. Thanks for hanging out, mate. I do appreciate it. Thank you, Johnny, as well, for coming and hanging out. Turn up to more of the other streams. We miss you hanging out.
no worries, dude.
See? It's just that simple. You just tell people what to do and they'll do it. Take care, Discord boys. Alright, that's the Discord. I'm going to close that so I don't forget. Lovely. Alright, if you haven't already, do smash follow. Yeah, smash follow. Come and watch some streams with us, even if it's not RC ones. The gaming ones, we spend most of our time talking about RC. So, yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed the stream. Thank you massively to anyone that donated or subscribed today. Much appreciated. Steve, of course, with gifting 5 subs. Epic. Dennis with your donation as well. Bloody champion stuff. I'll try and get this laptop to battle through another RC stream in the next few days, perhaps, if I can organise that. as long as you guys like it. All right. Do take care, everyone. Stay safe, and hopefully we'll see you in the next BCRC live stream.